nothing fun. We just want to laugh and stuff. Here we are. Stay consistent. Stay wrestling. Stay comedy. So, Aaron Kaplan, my new friend, stand-up comedian, pro wrestling commentator, Aaron Kaplan. We have so many mutual friends, and I'm excited for us to get acquainted. We've been trying to do this thing for a little while now. I'm glad we're doing it. How's the friend? Can you hear me? I think you're muted, bud. Whatever. What even happened there? Okay. Can you hear me?
It was not letting me agree because I have it sideways and I was trying to press it, but I had to press the other thing to agree. Like it was a contract thing. I'm sorry. It was a contract thing.
The terms and conditions of your mute button.
Yeah, no, well, it was the terms and conditions of your podcast of letting me in and me agreeing to share my thoughts with you.
We are allowed. We're allowed.
All right, we're here. We're here. So many mutual friends. Oh, comedy, wrestling, the two greatest and worst things in the entire world.
As they intertwine, they out-intertwine at the same time.
It's literally, it's my whole life, and it's the worst things in the world.
I mean, it really depends on your skew or your view of things. Because
I mean, yeah, it's very lowest common denominator.
Oh yeah, there's so few people that understand you. There's so many people who are not into what you're into. And especially if you combine those two things, I've been such a comedy nerd for so long, and I've been such a wrestling nerd for so long, and those are two like the nerdiest niche things that intertwine, and not a lot of people will understand where I'm coming from on either of them.
Well, it's funny because nowadays I meet a lot of comedians who are wrestling fans, and even when I started, like years ago, I've been doing this like 13, or I started performing like 13 years ago. And it was in Massachusetts. But I think it was probably the area. I was the only wrestling fan.
Dude, I fully relate to that. Like I started doing mics in 2008 was my
hell yeah. My first one, yeah, 2012.
So when I was doing bits and I'd talk about wrestling, people would be like,
yeah, no, they didn't like it.
People just turned off their attention. They were not listening. And I did and still do very few bits about how I'm in the wrestling business because I'm tired of people not knowing wrestling well enough to know who I am.
But yeah, but then the people will say like, "Isn't this funny? Should this be in your thing? Put this in your thing, dude."
Right. People say that kind of stuff to me all the time.
All the time.
You know, the hackiest part of like there's an open micer somewhere, anywhere, doing the bit of like, anytime I tell somebody a joke, anytime somebody finds out I do comedy, they say, "Tell me a joke," and then I say this. I have that mixed with the fact that I'm a pro wrestler. So when people find out either that I do comedy or that I'm a wrestler, they'll be like, "Don't hit me with a chair," or then they'll throw it. Then they'll throw.
So yeah, no, I always get the tell me a joke, and I feel like I have done a joke sometimes, not sometimes, one time, but I don't even remember the joke, and I'm not going to do that again.
What does it feel like? Like no one would go like, what do you do? I'm a teacher. Teach me something.
Teach me something.
Teach me something. Like
yeah. Who do you teach?
Right. Who do you teach?
Who do you teach? What do you teach? What do you teach?
Right.
Anybody can be a teacher.
Who do you teach for?
Dude, the amount of people, it's weird, like doing this most of my adult life, so I still don't feel like an adult, and I'll meet people all the time, and it's like they have real jobs.
Right.
Like I'm doing this live from my grandmother's basement, right?
I do have a real job. I'm also doing these things too. I have yet to come to the point where I've had enough success in comedy or pro wrestling to do that full time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, living in grandma's house is
Yeah, I'm
very
not a house. Yeah.
oof, you know, it's like a rebuilding phase in my life.
Uh huh. Yeah. I don't have any grandparents left. My grandparents are all dead. I
Oh well,
never.
I mean, my parents are dead, so I only
Well, there
have
one
this
up to
old
me on
lady. I only got this old lady, this
you
Holocaust
one up to me
survivor.
on that one.
Oh my god, she's a Holocaust survivor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't stop hearing about the Holocaust every day.
Uh,
You can't have problems because the
you
Holocaust
really
happened.
can't. How do you complain
Oh,
about it?
I'll be like, yo,
How?
I miss my dad. She goes, I miss my dad too. Hitler killed my dad. I'm like, okay, you win.
I I I don't know where to go from that except for
Yeah, right?
the story. I think that my house currently is haunted by the ghost of my grandma. I don't have any evidence of it, but
It
think
just feels
sometimes
it. You got the feel. Well, ghost
when
is like a feeling.
like the front door will be left wide open, and I'll come down and I'll shut it and I'll go in or out, man. We can't afford to air condition the whole neighborhood.
Oh man, you can't. It's expensive. The whole
Right.
neighborhood.
That was what she used to say, and now I'm giving
Yeah.
it right back to her.
Oh no, my grandmother. You got to turn off the light. Unplug your phone charger. That's energy. Oh, you're
So
not
you,
using the charger? Don't leave the charger plugged in.
yeah, I
You're
guess I
saving
mean,
me cents.
uh, it only
She wanted
makes
to
sense.
call. She wanted to call back this place. So somebody asked for extra onions. We got extra onions, and it was like $1 for some onions. And she was so mad. She said, "You spent $1 for a couple onions." She was like, "Let's call the place back." I'm like, "We're not calling the place back for $1."
She's obsessed with costs,
Yeah,
holocausts. Hmm.
that was pretty good.
Hmm.
All right, let's stop talking about that.
Okay, all right.
Wrestling, comedy.
Wrestling comedy. So, what scene did you come from? I know you said you started in Massachusetts in comedy. Did
Oh
you
yeah,
start
so
in the
like
wrestling scene
I
in Massachusetts?
started like what's that?
Did you start in the wrestling scene in Massachusetts also?
I hung out with some of the guys, but not really. I knew fucking what's his name? I'm really high now. I'm forgetting his name. I forget his wrestling name. Jeremy Leary.
Okay,
Really cool dude. I think he
I
wrestles
didn't
for
know too
Beyond.
many. I only wrestled once in Massachusetts, and it was for Sheldon Goldberg.
I don't know any of the promo. Well, because the wrestling I'm involved in is barely wrestling. It's actually not wrestling. It's performing arts
Yeah,
because it's
it's
Casanova's
demolition,
New Fear City.
it's demolition derby with bodies.
We're not legally allowed to call it wrestling
Right.
because then the cops could shut us down.
It's like choreographed bar fights.
Pretty much.
Like, kind of. There's no ring or anything.
There's no ring, no ring death match. It's kind of yeah. It's a bar fight. It's a live bar fight
Hmm. Yeah.
staged
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
light tubes and
Tubes.
barbed wire. Yeah,
Tubular.
tubes. People love the tubes. All types of fuckery.
YouTubes.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's funny. I saw it was a poster from like 8 years ago when he was just starting to do this, and he got Matt Tremont in a bar in Greenpoint,
Mhm.
and the opening match was Zack Sabre Jr. and Chuck Taylor
In a bar.
in a bar at the old Tender Trap.
All right. That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, everybody was like, "What the fuck is this? How did this
Yeah,
happen?" It was
I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
I've never done. Surprisingly, being a guy who got trained at CCW in 2001, I surprisingly never did barbed wire. Or I'm sorry, I have done barbed wire. I'd never done light tubes. I never did.
Yeah, CZW since 2001, so like Zandig era?
Yeah, that was
Wow.
where I got trained. So you'd
You got
think I
trained under Zandig?
well, Zandig owned the place at the
Yeah,
time,
when
so
he wasn't doing the training.
he was doing the training. He helped me a lot.
Jesus!
He helped me a lot with chain. He helped me learn chain real good. I mean that like
Chain
I was
wrestling?
yeah I was I
Zandig?
yeah
I
I
when
was
I think Zandig, I don't think chain wrestling. I think wrestling with chains.
I was 16 years old.
Wow.
He was teaching me how to do hammer locks and lockups
That's
correctly.
awesome.
Uh, so
Real wrestling moves from John
John
Zandig.
John Zandig, John Dahmer, and Eddie Valentine were
What?
I was trained by. And Eddie Valentine is he's really a lot more active than most people that came from that era of CCW. Like he's still in the business, but down in Florida, he works for CCW with Gangrel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's
get
up
girl
there.
rules.
He's winning all these awards and stuff. I met him back in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like everybody meets him in October. That's like his month.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when he makes the rounds.
Dude, fucking Cass wrestled him on like Halloween in LA.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I've met Casanova one time, but I bet he don't remember it. I bet
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
he's got a lot of head trauma.
well, I mean, I worked for Capitol back in the day, and he did a spot with them.
Oh, you met him like wow, that's awesome.
Where there was a ring.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think it's he was supposed to do this match one time at the Gathering of the Juggalos. I was going to come with him.
Right.
It was supposed to be him and Schlack versus Necro and Pondo, an exploding cage match. And we get the tickets, and we're gonna go, and the plane never took off. Yeah, no, they canceled the flight, and we couldn't get another flight because they wanted to give us a flight the next day, but we wouldn't make it on time for the match.
Right.
So we had to cancel. That sucked.
Extreme highs and very extreme juggalos.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to be going to the Gathering of the Juggalos that year.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
It would have been really cool. I was going to dress like Beetlejuice the whole time.
Oh yeah, you could pull that off.
Oh yeah, no, people already tell me.
My old tag partner, Matt Bomboy, him and I used to hang out with Trent a lot, with Trent Acid.
Oh wow!
And Trent Acid,
he's been gone for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like the guy that I used to just see in like every like documentary that you'd find. And they're like, it was like the wasted potential guy.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was the cautionary tale.
He was always the cautionary tale. I think of like 2 or 3 movies.
Yeah. I only remember one, but.
Is it just the one and I'm just high and thinking that it's more?
Probably. The movie was Card Subject to Change. Because I know a couple other people I know were in it. I worked for NWS. I worked for Dapper Johnny Falco. Whatever that Jersey Shore based like independent wrestling company was. I worked for a bunch of those shows, and I did a bunch of those shows.
That's awesome.
I did a bunch of those shows with Trent back in the day, and I was on a bunch of those shows. It would be like they'd have matches with names, like with TV names, and then they'd be earlier in the card. The curtain jerking would be me putting over some ticket seller.
So that's awesome. Who'd you get to wrestle?
A bunch of I met Cannonball through that.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's doing all right.
I hope he's doing all right too. I mean, I don't keep up with all the
That
the
show they
crowd.
put on for him was really good.
Yeah, Lucas, Twitch.
I don't know.
He works for them, but he used to be my roommate. So like
Okay.
I'm tied in. I've had Jeff on this podcast twice. The one was like him and Harry Turjanian at the same time.
Oh, I
And
love Harry. No, Harry's a good friend.
I love Harry, dude. Dude, I this is an experience that's very rare to have a friend who's as good of a guy as Harry. Uh,
Yeah.
I went to a show somewhere, and when I was out in the ring, someone went in my bag and took my wallet, and
That's fucked.
I didn't know how I was gonna get home. I didn't know any. I stayed the night at Harry's, and he gave me $50 to get home.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Harry fucking found the guy.
No, 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 no.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, I was
But
I was I was hoping for a happier ending.
no, I
But that's
mean,
still cool. Harry fucking he would do
but
that. He's a great guy.
he just hooked it up, man. He just was being a good pal, and I mean, like that's not something that like anybody would do. Nobody would do. People go, whatever, dude, you're screwed. Like, figure it out.
Yeah,
And Harry hooked me up.
that's awesome.
Uh, so
So
give me
John
the
Zandick.
no. I was trying to say, give me the year like that makes sense because you said 2015, 2012 was when you started.
Started
Was
comedy, yeah. Started
yes,
performing.
and the performing aspect of that. How long did that go before you did the performing aspect of like uh, partaking in the
Wrestling, I'm
program?
barely into it. Like I'm barely involved. I'm
Right.
friends with these guys, but like I'm
Barely.
not. Yeah, I've. Yeah, I'm friends with these guys.
Right.
Sometimes they let me backstage, and I'm like, oh, do I have to shake everybody's fucking hand? Like I have no idea. I'm such a fucking nerd. Like I love it. I watch the shoot. I'm so entertained by like a 5 hour shoot interview. I could
Brother,
sit and watch these old stories. I just watched that Raven movie, and I'm like, it needs to be longer.
you're my people, dude.
Yeah.
You're my people. I could listen any podcast that I listen to. If it's 3 hours long, cool. Like it helps me get through my
Oh
day.
yeah,
If
dude,
I'm
and especially so I've been recently selling Christmas trees in Greenpoint.
Mhm.
It's fucking just cold as shit, boring as shit. Money's really good. People ask me questions about the trees too, and I'm like, I'm fucking Jewish. I've never had a tree in my house. I'm just selling this shit. That one. Buy that one. They like that. They like the no bullshit approach.
now you just said, and this sounds like a practice sentence. Somebody who's learning English for the first time.
Yeah.
Selling Christmas trees in Greenpoint. It feels
Yeah.
like a local warm up. I'm selling Christmas trees in Greenpoint.
Greenpoint, Brooklyn.
Well, Christmas trees
No,
do have a green point on them, you see.
they do. I know. If they like, you got to be careful. Sometimes the point could fall off.
And
You
what's
don't
the
want to fuck.
point?
I know, dude. I don't even. What's the point of the fucking tree in the first place? It's so weird. What a
It's
weird tradition we have as humans.
very
It has
much.
nothing to do with Christ.
No.
It's just bring a fucking tree into your house, just to take a tree out of your house later
Mm-hmm.
for the presents, the kids. People ask me, they go like, "Oh my god, you're bringing so much joy to people," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm just making a couple fucking. I don't give a shit. I don't understand it. I know how to. You know how to become Santa Claus? You got to kill Santa. I saw that in that Tim Allen movie.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah.
you kill Santa, you become Santa. That's
It's a
canon.
high stakes blood on your hands.
Yeah.
It's a holly jolly.
Yeah, no, if you kill Tim Allen, you become Tim Allen.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. The Star Command.
Yeah, you said Buzz Lightyear. That's so funny that you asked me to bring out my notebook. There's so much shit in my notebook where I'm like reading it. I'm like, wow. This is
Just
weird.
I'm gonna say go to a random page and pull out a premise, and we'll f with it, and then when
Well,
we
this okay. Honestly, this is didn't do this on purpose, but I said Madonna's basically the music equivalent of Hulk Hogan.
oh geez, that's so good.
Yeah, like it's like big in the '80s. Now it's just trying, but this I also wrote that before Hogan died.
Right? Yeah. I mean, Madonna's gonna die, and then you can do that bit.
Yes. Oh, dude, I. It's funny when people die and you're like, oh, the bit. It's relevant now. Like I tried to do, I had an R. Kelly bit, and I was like, oh, Diddy's a creep, and R. Kelly's a creep. Maybe I could seg. Now people
Uh,
didn't like that. People don't like it when you talk about R. Kelly,
um,
but he's so funny. Like, have you listened to his music? It's fantastic.
yeah.
It's
Um,
very weird. His music
very,
is very weird when you really listen to it.
very much. I'm gonna take these off again because
Well, it's
I
like
can
I
see.
mean, trapped in the closet. I think is one of the reasons why he's in jail right now.
Oh yeah, because that's
Well,
where he's
because
being.
so I watched the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, and they brought up a point. They said every time he got in trouble, he would write the biggest hit of his career.
Okay.
So, like Aaliyah, he wrote "I Believe I Could Fly."
Mm-hmm.
When the pit,
That's still a banger song,
still
dude.
a banger song. Fucking my fifth grade graduation. Fucking, I had to sing that song.
See me running through that open door.
Yeah, can't cancel this guy. He's part of my life now. That's how you do it. You gotta ingrain yourself, dude. It's Diddy no more. People didn't like him no more. And honestly, it's very funny with Diddy of the world collectively being like, "Wow, he never had a good song. He's
Right.
always been musically." They're like looking at him dance and hearing him
Wait,
sing,
wait
and
a
they're like,
minute.
"Wow, this guy really sucks." Dirty Money, Diddy, Dirty Money.
But
He had a
but honestly,
WrestleMania song.
Victory was a pretty good song.
Was one?
Victory
Is
was
that
a
the one
pretty
with Biggie on it?
yeah yeah.
Yeah, because Biggie's on it. That's why it's a good song.
It was Busta
Is
Rhymes
Diddy's
was
verse
on.
a good verse? Is Diddy's verse a good verse?
He's don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming. What that is a dumb lyric, isn't it?
Yeah. And he didn't even write that.
No, I'm sure he didn't.
He never wrote anything.
You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby.
I watched it when he's like, my thing, blah, 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 blah. Dude, fucking, it's all funny. And it's just funny to see villains like, Vince McMahon, I'm still a fucking fan. He's the greatest heel in professional wrestling history. He's also the architect of what we view as wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
He
none of this is all
there's no
Vince's
McMahon.
creation.
There's no me. There's no you. There's no like that product shaped us into who we are.
Yeah.
And he had a huge part in that.
He took over. Oh my god. When they made Linda McMahon the fucking right now she's in charge of education, which is very funny. It's also very, very scary. But she was in charge of small businesses in the first Trump era. And it's
You
like
know,
when you think of like what WWE did to small business,
never been
you're like,
involved in.
what the fuck? This makes zero fucking sense. Actually, it makes the most sense. They destroyed small business. The WWE gobbled up every small business and made wrestling just the WWE.
Gobbledygooked them up.
Yep.
Uh, did you hear what she said in a she called AI A1 like
Who,
she
who,
in a
who
press conference.
oh,
Not Madonna,
Linda?
no, Linda McMahon. She's
Oh my
like we got
God.
kids using A1 to do their homework for them. We got
The
that
mayor
like
of Knoxville dropped her too hard on her head.
yeah. My God.
Yeah, fucking Kane. Oh my God, dude, the fucking like it's crazy to run with that kind of backstory.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I remember living in Massachusetts and Linda was running for Senate and they had a commercial against Linda where they kept replaying her kicking JR in the balls over and over and over again.
they
And
didn't say anything.
they said, you're next.
in a coma, like watching her
Dude,
husband make out with a young, pretty
just
blonde
raping Trish Stratus.
girl. Right.
Like, bark like a dog. Now strip naked in front of these people. Ah, what a villain. And then he goes, not me. That was a character that I wrote
Take off
with my
your bra.
name.
Take off your bra.
He just wrote, he made him beating his kids a TV show, and he made us all watch it.
Yeah.
He just beat the fuck out of his family. His family were the biggest stars of that Attitude Era. Oh man, I think it's funny too how like Triple H really fucked up by trying to like, because now he's getting blamed. All that heat that should have been on Gunther is now on Triple H. They called him a bald fraud
Yeah. Right.
because they know he booked it. And
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to like shift the heat. Like it's over. It went out the way he wanted it to go.
yeah,
Like he had control of it. He did it that way. Um, I mean, I guess that he said he's done wearing
do
that
you
gear.
think do you think he's gonna come back?
No,
They all
no,
come back.
I know they do.
I want him to
But
come back 3 weeks later at FMW like Terry Funk did at his fucking retirement in '97.
we did it.
Yeah. No, it's not me. It's Chainsaw Charlie. I'm a different guy. Terry Funk retired. I retired. You know, actually, what he said? He said, I retired in Amarillo. I'm never going to wrestle in Amarillo again.
Oh, that changes
And
everything.
I think he actually did wrestle in Amarillo again. Terry
Yeah,
Funk
that's what
didn't give a fuck. Terry
that
Funk
match
didn't give a fuck.
his retirement match against Bret Hart was in Amarillo because that was
Yeah,
the
that was. And then 3 weeks later, he was wrestling at FMW.
okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh,
Chainsaw Charlie. So that happened at September '97, and he wrestled in March of '98 in that dumpster match. He was right back in WWE a couple months later, but it was a different guy. It was Chainsaw Charlie.
I was watching
Terry Funk's
something.
retired. Chainsaw Charlie's wrestling now. I'm a different guy. This is wrestling. Dude, Mick Foley did it the best. Like the Rumble when he comes out 3 times. He goes, I'm a different guy.
You saw me. You heard
Dude,
the announcer. He said a different name.
That's when wrestling is the best, when you can really suspect, yeah, no, that's a different guy. 100%. No, Cactus Jack, what? No, Dude Love did that. This is Cactus Jack.
Oh, what part don't you understand?
Oh my God,
Wait,
no.
you're the crazy person for not.
And Mick Foley. No, Mick Foley, he's just the guy who runs all this, but that was Cactus Jack who did that.
Did you read his books?
I read all of his books.
Some good stuff, man.
Oh, dude, I'm a huge Mick Foley fan. I'm wearing this shirt right now.
That's funny.
When I met him and he saw this shirt, he said, how the fuck did you get that? I was like, dude, it's not a real one. It's weird. Wrestling t-shirt collectors are weird.
Yeah.
It's so much money. I'm like, you're spending $700 on a Red Rooster t-shirt? You're a fucking loser.
I've never spent more than $30 on a t-shirt.
Yeah. No, same, dude.
I don't.
Maybe 40. I've probably spent 40. Everything's expensive now. Inflation's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you go to WWE, they fucking, for the people who need the money the least, they ask for the most.
Yeah. Wrestling, like you said, the lowest common denominator. It's like
Yeah.
you're aiming to like the po folk, and
Yeah.
you're charging them.
Well, that's like I like AEW. I don't think I've ever paid for an AEW ticket.
Okay. Have you ever been to an AEW show?
I've
never
been to
paid.
many AEW.
I've never paid for an AEW ticket, but I've never been to an AEW event.
I was just at Full Gear.
Oh yeah, cool.
That was fun. It was, yeah. I think it was weird that they had like a no holds barred match and then a no DQ match, and I go, all right.
What's
and then
the
they try to have. Exactly. And I was like, so this one has forks. This one
Like
has John Moxley with a fork. The fork is
you're
big now.
hey,
Tremont's got the fork.
that fork is barred. It
It's a
says the
foreign object. That's
those
fucking. That's old wrestling too. Just a fork.
that's not a hold, that's an object. No
It's an
objects
object. He just fucking gets it with a fucking.
giggery.
Oh, just the fucking giggery of it all.
Yeah.
That
Jeez.
tree, dude. Have you seen Tremont's scalp recently? Goddamn.
Oh,
When
I
I
saw
found out Matt Tremont was younger than me, I was like, ew, dude, what the fuck?
I met Matt Tremont
I love
this
Matt.
before he was a
Yeah.
deathmatch guy. Like back when he was just a CZW fan. I met Matt Tremont and he was like a backyarder.
Oh
Uh,
man.
that was
See, yeah, you go old school. Like I'm a fan, and I see
mhm.
this, and I'm like happy that I get to be friends with these guys now. But you've been through the whole fucking journey.
For sure, man. I mean, I just turned 42 years old, December 1st. So I've
Happy
been at
birthday.
thanks. I've been at this since I mean when I started training at CZW, I was 16 years old.
That's awesome.
So
It's basically your most of your life.
your life has been a part wrestling. You know what I mean?
That's fucking
Not
awesome.
all of wrestling, and then like whatever my job is.
You know, I always wanted to, but it was like I grew up like I'm in New York. It's like it's harder to find. And honestly, as a kid, I more wanted to be a comic. Like I saved up money to go try to join UCB,
Right.
but I never did improv.
Mhm.
Like that was always like an idea, and then I started stand up, and then improv. Like everybody started shitting on improv, and I don't know. I never wanted to work with the people who do improv.
Well, it's like there's a different skill set to that.
Yeah,
Like I can be improvisationally funny, but like when I'm doing improv or like we're doing the practicing and the games and the drills and all that stuff, I'm not as good at it as I know I
yeah.
am at like
Well, I
delivering
mean, I
my
always had that dream of like joining UCB and then eventually getting SNL, like that thing
Mhm.
that you're fed of like this is what comedy is. You see
Right.
like the guys before you.
Well,
And you're
that's
like, that's
lightning in
how
a
they
bottle.
did it.
They're
And I mean,
very
I know some of the people on SNL now. And like fucking like the Marcella was barking tickets at Grizzly Pear. Like he was doing stand up. That kid was
right,
fucking grinding.
right.
And then he got SNL. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
And now he's like
he's
the number one guy, which is awesome. But it's like,
he's up there, man. People are really digging Marcelo. I mean, I know I am, and I know my wife is, and we laugh our asses off it.
yeah,
I mean,
no, dude, I've done shows with him doing stand
it's
up in fucking the city.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I it's weird. Like you'll see people who like get famous. And I'm sure you see it with wrestling too, like, but
yeah. It's funny, and I doubt it's this way with comedy as much. And I was just thinking about this a lot, just the last couple days. But it's like I've been in wrestling that whole time, and I've met a lot of people who have like gone on and done TV stuff and got really big and really famous, and then just completely stop answering my calls, stop answering my texts, and completely forget who I am. Like
yeah,
and
that
don't
happens.
does do the fade away. It's happened to me since I was 17. I remember it. Like my friends started getting TV time, and then they stopped talking to me. Like
Yeah.
it's just something that's a part of it.
It's part
But
of it.
I was wondering if that's going to happen in comedy too. But like most of
Yeah,
my
I mean, there's things. I've definitely met people who like as soon as they realized I couldn't offer them anything, they stopped talking to me.
well, I'm trying to think of like some of my friends I go the furthest back with in comedy, and if they'll respond to me if I write them, and I go like, who's made it the biggest out of my old friends in comedy, and then I probably Henry, probably H Foley, like like that maybe he's like the biggest of my friends in comedy, but he would definitely write me back.
Yeah.
And but like if I were to reach out to, let's say, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, I
Oh
knew him
yeah.
way back in the day. I would never hear a word. He would
Were,
never
were you guys boys though?
like
You met
a,
him. You knew him.
a
You shared a locker room, but like
he
you weren't
slept on my couch.
boys.
Yeah,
He slept on
yeah,
your couch.
yeah. But
Okay.
like
He slept on a
he
lot of people's couches.
yeah, he was a couch sleeper. He was a
Yeah.
crasher. But I betcha he would probably no sell me the same
That's
way.
a McFoley move. Don't spend your money on hotels. Just sleep in people's houses.
Mhm, right. But I mean, what they would do, and like this is hard for me to say because like, it doesn't work all the time. Like I just caught up with Drake. I go back with Drake the same amount, and Drake was just on my podcast, and we were talking like it was
Hell
yesterday. Like
yeah.
it doesn't even matter. It didn't even matter. And so it's just a level of humility that I feel like differs from pro wrestling than it does to because in comedy the spectrum of people who can do it and make a living from it is larger than the spectrum of who can do wrestling and make a living from wrestling.
Um, I feel like everything is changing now though, because people are still, and I'm trying to figure this out too, because I've just been performing. Like I say, I'm a comedian, and yeah, no, I perform a lot, but I'm not making any money. I'm making some money here and there, but I'm not doing clubs. I'm not a club comic. Like I just perform for whatever books.
Mhm.
Uh, but you gotta like fucking you could build your brand. You gotta make fans. You gotta go out there and you gotta make fans.
Have
And
you
that's where the money is. It's like you said, like the seat fill like you but you can make yourself because you have the control. It's about YouTube, it's about content. You can't wait for somebody else to pick you up and audition for anything because there's nothing there out there.
right,
TV's dead. Movies are
right,
almost dead.
yeah, I
Like
mean I could do
everything is this. Everything is what we're doing right now.
right, yeah, I could do auditions and try to get roles, or I could write my
Or you
own
could just
film,
write,
shoot it
yeah.
myself, and give myself the role that I never got for somebody else, and probably like that even more. Like that's kind of what I try to do as often as I can. I love being in films or contributing to writing
Me
films
too.
and then being in them because like I'm gonna audition for a role that like you already have in your mind what you want it to look like and how you want it to be played, and I might not fit that. You know what I mean? Like not a lot of people are me. So if
You
you
got
have
to
somebody,
figure out how to fit that. That's what an actor does.
I get that,
You
but
got to
visually,
fucking. He didn't write that to be you. He wrote that, and you got to figure that out. That's what acting is.
yeah, that's what acting is.
That's what acting is. Is wait, what was the that like Ricky Gervais show where it's like Ian McKellen telling you he's like I'm
Extras.
pretending. He
Yeah,
goes, I'm not
extras.
really
Right,
Gandalf.
right, yeah, yeah.
I'm just pretending to be that. That's what acting is like. But we could do that. I mean, fucking, I could pretend to be all types of shit.
I have this premise that I don't know where to go with it,
Hit me.
and it's about homophobia. Uh, the premise I'm trying to think about is like they're saying like that people just say things like, "Hey, I don't want these gay people around my kids. I don't want them blah blah blah." And then they're like, "Oh, that's homophobia." And they're like, "No, I'm not scared of you." Like
Yeah.
like and then they
I
start to
just
think
don't
about
want them sucking off my kid.
right. So then I'm trying to think of like how to transition that into going like, can you imagine a haunted house, like one of those haunted attractions you walk through, and everyone who pops out at you is a gay person, like
Hey. Oh.
hey, like
Yeah,
you
like
gotta
Rip
know
Taylor with the confetti. I'm sure that's probably a thing where it's like, oh,
there's a
oh my
homophobia,
god.
haunted house homophobia.
Like you remember Rip Taylor, right? That fucking the gay guy with
Oh
the
yeah,
confetti. He had the big mustache. He just be like, hello.
yeah. He was a voice on
He was so funny.
he was a voice, dude. I watched this VHS tape of a Scooby Doo movie called Scooby Goes Hollywood, and
Oh, he's in that? That would
and
totally make sense of him being in that.
he's in it. He's like the Hollywood agent trying to get him booked for stuff. It's like
Oh, he's not playing himself?
right. No, he's some
I love that
agent.
Hollywood used to exist. Like, and wrestling too, in a way. But like, it would exist in this, like, there would just be these things that, like Rip Taylor being a famous person. He never did anything but that.
Right.
Like variety show people. They just were on variety shows.
Right.
They
Right.
were,
Like the Hollywood Squares and the Match Game.
yeah, they were
Like they were famous
characters,
for
not
doing
on,
that.
like, yeah, they
Yeah.
were television characters, but not for any specific role, just for being themselves.
Yeah. I would like something like that, or like being in a sitcom. I feel like being in a sitcom would be so great for like comedy and being able to then like fill out rooms.
Well,
You know what I
that's,
mean?
I mean, that was also the old goal, right? Is
It
like you
was
get
the
on
whole goal.
Carson, and then they give you a show about like a joke that you did,
Yeah.
like Home Improvement. He just went, "Ugh," and then they were like, "Well, what if you make tools?"
Tool time.
Yeah,
And if you kill him, you become the tool man.
like what was the Ellen show about? She's just Ellen.
She was like in a coffee shop, and
I was just a lady.
she had a fat best friend like all lesbians do.
They gotta have
A,
that.
a fat
Gotta fill
boy.
a quota.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was DEI before. It was television DEI before
They
DEI
got
was.
you need a fat best friend.
You gotta
Gotta
have
have a
it.
fat funny for dude. When I started comedy, my sister, she gave me this advice. She said, "Oh, you're doing comedy now. You got to become really fat." She goes, "Those guys are hilarious.
The fattest ones.
Fat guys are funny."
Did you like Ralphie May?
I did. I was about to bring up, yeah, John Panette. They was just, I like John Panette because his whole act was about being fat.
Yeah,
He was just a fat guy who talked about. He was like, and then I eat food.
yeah. The name of his special was "Stay Hungry" or
Yeah,
something.
I'm fat.
Right. It was like everything was revolving around food. And remember, he was in the Punisher movie, and he was
Was
just playing.
he?
Yeah, he was just playing a guy who just cooked all
Was
the
he the
time.
fat guy who got killed?
Yeah.
Oh, because they need a fat dude. That was my favorite part of that. The Punisher Warzone, right?
No, no, the one with Thomas Jane where Kevin Nash was the.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the one with Ray Stevens.
No, no, no. I never,
Dude, have
I
you seen
never,
that one?
never saw it. No.
Dude, every fat guy dies. He killed so many fat people in that movie. That movie fucking rules. That's my favorite Punisher movie. It's so stupid. It's very because there's a lot of people who hate it. It's a very mixed because it's very campy.
Yeah.
But you should check it out. He just shoot. There's like a whole scene where there's like parkour guys, and then he just blows them up.
Do you remember? There was a for the Thomas Jane Punisher. There was a video game that came out on PlayStation 2 that accompanied it. It was based on the movie, and that video game was like my favorite video game.
I don't
I
think I
loved it.
played it. Kevin Nash was in the Thomas Jane one though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He got
Mhm.
shoot stabbed.
Yeah. I think that's true.
That's like the story, right? Like they
I don't.
didn't use a fake knife and he got like stabbed in the chest and he just no sold it.
Was it him that got shoot stabbed, or did he shoot stabbed Thomas Jane? I don't
No,
remember.
I think he was the one who got shoot stabbed.
Okay.
And then his quad blew up
hmm
for
In
no
the
reason.
on the match on Raw, or
No,
or
it just happens time to time for him.
you get stabbed in the chest and your quad blows up.
Oh yeah, poor Big Sexy.
Bro, I have to say, I don't listen to music anymore. I don't listen
You don't listen to
to
any
radio.
music or new music.
Nothing at all. I only listen.
Wow,
I only listen to podcasts, and the most
you're
frequent.
exclusive.
All I
Would you
listen to
listen?
is podcasts. I listen to Jim Cornette.
Hell
So
yeah.
the experience in the drive-through. I listen to Kevin Nash. I listen to You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes, uh, and I listen to Joe Rogan, and it stays in that loop. There's other ones here and there that come in. I'm recently on and off the Jeff Jarrett podcast listening to. Like I was like wasn't ever a huge fan of Jeff Jarrett. I
No, I
didn't
always hated Jared.
I didn't hate him. I just
I
wasn't
fucking hated Jared, but I
just
hated him for like the wrong reasons. I hated him because I was just like, why this guy? Why is this guy always the guy everywhere?
yeah
Like
like
that's not WWE. He was the champion back when wrestling was like, and I was like, he just
yeah
didn't
it was
seem like a world champion.
that was how I felt too. I
I was like,
felt I,
and I was like, and you hit everybody with a guitar, but I've never seen you play guitar.
right. I don't think he knew
Like
how
your
to.
gimmick isn't even fucking a country music guy anymore. You just have a guitar that you hit people with.
You know what? He should have went more with calling people slap nuts. I missed that.
I did like Slapnuts. I mean,
Uh,
the stroke was a good finish,
yeah, yeah.
which is a very funny sentence. The stroke is a good finish.
Well, I mean, I think it was a play on having stroke,
But
but
his matches, yeah, fucking like they would go like 30, 40 fucking minutes, and then there'd be some fuckery at the end, and he'd somehow fucking win, and you'd just be like, "This is fucking bullshit. I'm so
yeah,
tired of this."
I somehow
He was
somehow.
he was he was Triple H on the other show.
Hmm.
Like what
Yeah,
Triple H was doing on WWE, that's what he was. They were like the two fucking guys where you're like, you fucking guys, get the fuck out of here with this shit. I don't want to hear you talk for 20 minutes at the top of my fucking show
I'm
about
surprised he's.
nothing.
I'm surprised he's not more all over AEW. Like he's
Jarrett?
just. Yeah, he's just a cog
Well,
in the
they
wheel.
started that whole fucking retirement thing, and then they just fizzled.
Yeah, what gives?
Well, they do that with angles. It's funny when you see angles that just kind of fizzle, like they don't end, like one day. Like, I mean, if you're talking Attitude Era, GTV, like what the fuck was that?
It was supposed to be a gold dust, like
Yeah, you
TNT.
know, well, we never know. It just
Right.
it happened, and then it stopped happening, and there's no explanation for it.
Mhm.
They almost did that with the fucking anonymous Raw GM, and then they just made it Hornswoggle for fucking
Right.
some dumb cunt reason.
There's no. They should have just said it was Michael Cole.
Because Vince was like, "Fuck you guys. What else are you gonna watch? Fuck you. You gonna watch Ring of Honor? Go fuck yourself. I own this shit."
to
Vince
to
spite
armchair
booked.
to armchair book that. I would have said just make it Michael Cole the whole time and
Yeah.
have it be like, I made that up.
See, that
I'm
would have
just-
been great.
Yeah, yeah, would have been the
He's
best.
just texting underneath the table to
And he's like,
himself.
oh, I have an email from the anonymous Raw general manager, which is me.
Yeah. It was me, Austin. It was me. Even my immediate family was fooled. That was my favorite part. That was my favorite line. Dude, it
What-
was so much about the McMahon family all the fucking time.
What era did you find yourself being a wrestling fan? What hit you? Like what
That era, fucking Attitude Era.
attitude?
I mean, 99, what, like 2000, 2001.
Okay, that was like the tail.
Because that's when I was like because I was a kid.
Mhm.
Like that's
Yeah.
when it's like you're like, this is. I kept watching, and then I kept learning.
How old of a man are you right now?
What's that?
How old of a man are you right now?
I'm 38.
Okay, so yeah, you're just a few years younger than me.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to
like
think,
so I got into ECW because my dad liked ECW.
right.
So,
So you got into
he saw me watching Raw, and he was like, no, because I was like 11, 12 years old. And he'd be like, yo, stay up with me after Saturday Night Live, and we'll watch this fucking crazy wrestling show
Mhm.
on fucking the MSG network.
Yeah,
And I saw Taz, and I saw Sabu, and I saw Spike Dudley and RVD, and I was like, what the fuck is, and New Jack, and I was like, this is crazy. Dude, Sabu was homicidal, suicidal, and genocidal. That's so much.
too many titles.
So many sidles. He's so sidal.
He's like apple cider,
Yeah, dude, fucking Taz.
hard cider.
I thought Taz was a black guy for so long. I didn't know he was Italian.
I don't.
I told
I
that to Cass. Cass was so mad at me. He was like, "You didn't know that that was just an Italian guy?" I said, "How was I supposed to know that was just an Italian guy?" He said he was from Brooklyn.
Okay, let's see. I was
He was so tan.
so you were like 12 years old.
Yeah,
You can't get so mad at you for that. Hey, how
dude,
dare you?
that was my. Oh, then fucking and then No Mercy came out, and I had to fucking just make everybody in that game.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
I used
I
to go to the
actually,
fucking public library because I didn't have a computer. So fucking public library to print out all the creator wrestler sheets, like 200 fucking go piss everybody off of the library. And I was like, that guy's jerking off. I'm not doing anything fucking wrong.
you see the background behind us, above us, below us on
Yeah,
the
so
thing.
wrestling ring, wrestling arena.
I asked AI just right before you and I got on the line together to generate me a background for a Zoom call that was inspired by WWF No Mercy on Nintendo 64.
That's fucking up. Dude, I got one of those handheld play all the game shits that they keep advertising online,
And No
which is
Mercy was on it.
fun. No, I'm very
That's the
pissed
only
off.
one I
And
care about.
that's the only game I wanted to play.
Yeah, that would be the
And then
only
they
game
had
I.
WCW Revenge,
Mhm.
and the fucking ROM doesn't work. And I was like, dude, the only game I really wanted to fucking play.
Boo,
Boo.
boo.
And then because every other game is a fucking platform game. How did they get away with that in the 90s, where literally every game was the exact same game? You just walk sideways and jump over things or jump on top of things.
Because there was a lack of options.
That was the only fucking game. Platformers are they're all the same game.
There's a lack of options, is
Oh my
all.
god. I was like, wow, people spent money on this.
They're
And I
like,
have
well,
all of them. And they all suck.
Yeah,
The
I know.
Addams Family. I played the Home Improvement game yesterday.
And if you
Yeah,
kill Tim
fuck it.
Taylor, you get
Tim
double
Allen.
cool.
So it's like you're on the set of Tool Time, and then like something happens, like he loses power, so he has to go get more power. So he goes outside and he fights dinosaurs. I'm not fucking lying, dude.
For fossil fuels.
Yeah, it's like
Very
fucking
nice.
yeah for the power.
For the power.
It's so weird. If you're getting rings, everything is like there's rings. No, they're not rings. They're bolts. They're bolts. They're bolts.
Bolt.
You got to get bolts for power. For more.
But it's just tying back to the joke I was making was tying back to the Santa Claus joke we made, where you said, if you kill Tim Allen, you're Santa Claus. And I said, if you kill Tim Allen,
You're Tim Allen. If you kill Tim Allen, now you're Tim Allen. Now you're fucking. You live in Michigan. You're a rat. You're a rat to the police. Fuck Tim Allen.
I think
narc.
You
know that story, right?
I think I do, but I think we might kind of be talking about the same thing. There was a whole
when
thing.
He got caught with all the coke?
I didn't know the exact thing, but
so Tim Allen got caught with a bunch of kilos of cocaine, and then just ratted out his friends to get out. So yeah,
you got a friend in me. Bullshit.
And then he got more power. Fucking Wilson. Dude, I haven't got to the Wilson part of the game.
I don't think so, Tim.
You remember Wilson?
Yeah. But
Wilson just like this? Wilson just chilling like this? What's up, Tim?
Yeah.
Yo. Dude, I remember one of the first times I did acid. And me and my friends were watching the E! True Hollywood Story of Home Improvement. It was what's on TV. It was on TV. And I said to my friend, well, yeah, we're watching TV and it's on E! True Hollywood Story, Home Improvement. And I said, I never want to see Wilson's face. And then they showed him like that. And I freaked the fuck out.
Oh, in the moment you said it, what a
right after I said it.
What a oh my gosh, what a synchronicity that could send you spiraling.
Yeah, I was not good that time.
I never
I
want to
needed
see.
more power.
You gotta fight some dinosaurs over it.
Yeah. Oh man. So wait, this is something I never did on stage. Well, this is like a concept, like the turducken.
Mhm.
It's a turkey with a duck shoved into it, with a chicken shoved into the duck. That's fucking crazy. What was that
Like
noise? Does that
train
mean?
track. That's
Oh, do you live
outside
by
of
the trains?
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like a cue for something. I haven't watched your podcast. Like I was
I,
like, oh, he's got train sounds to know when I to wrap it up.
no, this right out the window. I'm looking at a train going by. I live like right off of the cargo tracks, like near like where the Philadelphia International Airport is.
That do you ever think about like riding the rails?
Not at all. Never once.
I had friends who used to ride the rails, like fucking crust punk kids. Dude, fucking hobos. They'd fucking talk in hobo language. I was like, you're cosplaying hobos? That's crazy. Like, we got to get away from the bull. I'm like, you're fucking nuts.
I had a bit where I would say whenever I'd speak in language that sounded like things that homeless people would say, I would immediately follow it up with no hobo. I'd be like,
No
"Whoa,
hobo. I've heard of no hobo.
those are some rad no fingerless gloves, no hobo.
No
My
hobo.
aunt let me take a shower at her house and sleep on her couch, no hobo.
Nice bindle.
Nice bindle, no hobo.
No hobo.
No, or you say no home. Oh,
Yeah, fucking. Oh man, I always wished to see a man with a stick and a bindle.
yeah.
Like, how do you fucking try? Do you have that little stuff that it just fits in a kerchief? In a kerchief, a little bindle on the edge of your stick.
I think that's just a like a Huckleberry Finn made up thing. I don't think anyone's ever
Mate,
traveled.
it could have been a big thing back in the day.
Uh, I don't think so.
You don't think it was like a fad?
I think it was just a fairy tale in books.
I don't know. Maybe people read those books and they were like, "That's cool. I'm gonna do that now," because that's what the entertainment was back then too. It was books, and
Yes.
people always fucking copied what they seen on the TV. Oh yeah, so I was saying turducken, right? It's a
Turducken.
fucking chicken shoved into a duck, shoved into a turkey, which is
Right.
crazy behavior
Right.
for
Yeah.
like
Who
that's
who who developed that? Who
who
is the guy
developed.
where like this guy's all right? He thought of shoving one bird into another bird and then shoving both those birds
He's like,
into
oh, what
another.
if we eat all the meat? Like, yeah, and it's like these are dead animals, and you're just
What?
shoving them into each other to eat.
I had a bit similar to that. Like
But I was
people
like,
who
what if
like
Jeffrey Dahmer, fucking, that's like him shoving like a fucking Spanish guy into a Chinese guy into a black guy.
you gotta think of like just men's names. You be like, did
Yeah.
they do a John Tuckin? Like
uh,
John Tim
a Markstopher.
Markstifer. Yeah.
I shoved Christopher a Mark right in his fucking ass, right in his fucking ass. I just, ugh. And then I ate him. And
Skimberly.
no, it's okay. It's okay because I'm eating it.
Right.
If you just shoved birds into birds and didn't eat it, that'd be weird.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be like,
You're
what's
like,
up
what are
with
you
this?
doing over there? I don't know.
I had a bit. I had a bit about in if you look at the labels of things, there's a label that'll say like made with natural ingredients, and it and oh god,
You're like, what the fuck do you mean by that?
right, but with natural ingredients, and then it would be this extract called castoreum, and castoreum was the secretions the secretions excreted from the anus of a beaver, and it
What?
and it the
What
anus
was
of
this food?
they would use it for natural flavors, for anything lime flavored or anything vanilla flavored. And if they would say natural flavors, it wouldn't
They
be
use
actual.
beaver ass?
They would use the secretions from a beaver's anus for
Beaver
for
ass. Gross.
and I go, who was the one who went,
Yeah,
tastes like lime? And somebody
yeah.
give me
We could use this. Yeah,
tastes like
yeah,
vanilla. Give this to this guy. We
yeah.
could use
Oh, dude,
natural
like
ingredients.
I thought about that the other fucking so I'm selling a Christmas tree, and we have like the thing that you put the Christmas tree in, you wrap it up, you spin it, and it wraps it. And the guy who's buying the tree, he's like, "That's crazy. Somebody invented this." And I go, "Somebody fucking invented everything." Like I just had an MRI. Somebody invented a camera to take pictures of my fucking brain.
Right. So,
Like you're surprised by the fucking Christmas tree wrapper.
so-
Everything. I'm looking at a coffee machine right here. How do you fuck did you? They were like, somebody was the first to do everything.
yes.
Eating eggs. Ugh. What the fuck? Who is that weirdo?
Right. Like, let's just eat this piece of poop that this thing just shit
Yeah,
out.
that doesn't look like shit. No, we tried eating the shit. The shit didn't taste good. We don't eat the shit because it doesn't taste good. This tastes good. Somebody tried eating the shit too. They went, no, gross, bad, that's bad. That's how humans fuck it.
That's bad.
That's how we learn. That's how we learn. Oh, pain. This is pain. Like, I think, like, kosher. Like, I live in a very Jewish neighborhood. Everything is kosher. And I think of, like, what kosher is and when kosher was existing. So it's not like it's no pork, like, no shrimp, no fucking lobster. Like, first off, would you eat shellfish in the middle of the desert? With no refrigeration, where you get, and then you get sick, and you don't know about medicine. You know about God. You're like, God is punishing me.
Oh, yeah.
That's just food poisoning.
Hmm.
Like pork doesn't hold. Pork in the desert, disgusting. Every time they got food poisoning, they thought they were being punished by God.
Just giggery.
Yeah. I still, hey, I don't know about this. We say fucking Trump didn't get shot. That was giggery.
I fully agree with you.
What do we know about that fucking guy? Who also Trump is a fucking pussy. No way he's gonna like. I've first off, I've seen videos of real assassinations. People are not like that. And his ear, dude, fucking Evander Holyfield's ear is in worse shape. Just getting a bite from fucking Mike Tyson. This guy got shot. There's like,
what's the ear look like now? Because it feels like it probably
fight. Like, really? No, fucking Trump is not doing that. He's like, get me the fuck out of here if that's real.
Right. Yeah. He's
immediately. They'd rush him out so fast if that was real. They wouldn't just like, oh, is he okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was.
They slowly walked him to the fucking plane so he could go fight.
Yeah, he was actually talking
I was
about
at that WrestleMania, dude. I was at the Vince Trump WrestleMania in Detroit.
He threw the weakest punches that there's ever been.
I've seen a U.S. president take a Stone Cold Stunner. The worst one. That was the worst one.
Well, the Tim White one was pretty bad.
Tim White one was pretty bad. I mean, the Donald Trump one. I mean, but where's Stone Cold now when we need him?
Right.
Hanging out with his cats?
I haven't.
Get your ass to Washington, Steve.
Talking about how we had bits talking about celebrities. I had one about Donald Trump before Donald Trump was ever president, where I would say I've become I've become normal with calling him Forrest Trump because he wears a red hat and he just felt like running. And
Oh yeah, and he just somehow managed to like fucking bump into like experience like that. He accidentally made history.
yeah, yeah, he's I I I believe it more
Like
and
even
more.
the fact of like him running for president was a joke that just kind of stopped
Yeah, I
being a joke.
I almost bought a MAGA hat because I thought it would just be a
It
funny
was
thing to
funny.
laugh about, and my like be like, oh, I experienced that funny thing.
Yeah,
Good.
no, it seemed like it was going to be just a moment, but that
Yeah,
moment is still fucking happening, and it's
yeah.
fucking getting worse and worse. And it's just, dude, I recently looked up all the participants on Celebrity Apprentice,
Mhm,
and like if you look at this and if you explain this to somebody who didn't remember that show, this sounds like AI.
mhm.
Where you're like, oh, Gary Busey and Dennis Rodman going out and selling fucking cookies for Donald Trump.
Right.
Like what?
It would be like the Making the Band show that recently
Yeah.
got featured on the Diddy documentary. It's like
Yeah.
they had to walk
Oh yeah,
to.
where you see all the fucking, you're like, well, to see the making the band, you're like, wow, this guy's always been a real piece of shit.
Oh, he's selling you fame, not fortune, and
Yeah,
that's what Trump was doing too with,
yeah.
with
Oh
the
yeah, no,
apprentice.
he doesn't pay people.
Right.
That's how
Yeah.
you become a billionaire. You don't pay people. Like you start a lot of businesses and you don't pay people. You take in all the money and you become the billionaire. Dude, that's why billionaires eat at McDonald's.
Because it costs 99 cents.
Because it costs nothing. So they
Right.
can fucking become billionaires. They're cheap. They don't spend their money. They just take everybody's money. And then they print more money, and then the money means nothing. That's what's happening right now, dude. I'm fucking selling trees for like $200. People are like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking make the prices. They come from Canada. They're tariffed.
Mhm. Terrorists.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Somebody, I smoke cigarettes. Somebody tried to buy a cigarette from me. No, somebody asked me for a cigarette. I said, give me $1. They said, what are you going to do with $1? I said, what are you going to do with a cigarette? Fuck you. It's like nothing buys $1. I go, fucking buy you a cigarette. But really, nothing buy. You can't buy anything with $1 anymore. Not even a slice of pizza out here. It's all $1.50 slices now. And
I
it's the worst slice of pizza you could ever fucking imagine. Have you been to New York?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, I've done like one of our mutual friends we have is Matt Marin. I've done Comedy Fight Club, and
Hell
uh,
yeah, dude. That's why I got the EKG and the MRI because I had a seizure at Comedy Fight Club at their
mhm,
Halloween show. I wasn't roasting anybody. I came dressed as Curtis Sliwa.
okay.
And I don't remember what happened, but I came to, and Super Mario and OJ Simpson and Jeffrey Epstein were all helping me into an ambulance.
Huh.
It was a very weird moment. I still don't know what's going on. So hopefully I get the results on January 7th.
Well, I mean, like I know that Marin and I both had stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was for me it was a major seizure. I don't know. I think his was caused by like he said he had all these concussions and he went to go find out like what kind of like residual damage he might still have from that, and they found the AVM. With me, I had a grand mal seizure when I was taking a shower and I lived in my mom's house, and I had a seizure while I was taking the shower, and I fell through the curtain and broke the toilet. And then they took me to University of Pennsylvania
Jeez.
and found the AVM, which was the AVM stands for arterial venous malformation. So I had like veins misformed, like that happened when I was in utero. Like it wasn't even anything I did with all the wrestling, all the bumps I've taken all these years, and nothing to do with it.
So when I was 13, so summer of 2001, I had a seizure. I was having bad headaches going into this, like real bad headaches. And then I just had a fucking seizure. And I woke up in an ambulance, and I had a sty. So I had sinusitis, and a sty formed on my brain.
Mhm.
And yeah, because I wasn't blowing my nose, so I
Mm.
kept and everything clogged up. So like it just fucking started building fucking pus, and it's fucking yeah. So they had to
Uh-huh.
go into my fucking brain. And yeah, no, that summer sucked. And it was also the summer of the invasion angle.
Oh, the invasion angle was so
So
bad.
I'm sick in the hospital watching this, being like, this is terrible. Like,
I wish it was
I'm
so much
so excited. Dude, the fucking I missed because I was sick. I think it was like right before my surgery, the fucking night when ECW joined the fucking were they the coalition?
the
Is that what they
alliance.
called themselves? The coalition?
No, the
The
alliance.
alliance.
The
That's
coalition
right, the
was
alliance. The coalition
yes.
was something different, right?
It was the coalition was I
It's a
think
different faction.
yeah I think it was something completely
Dude, I
different.
love factions. I love that
It was,
wrestlers are fact. We This is our group
was
of
it
guys.
Union? Remember the Union? It was like Big
Yeah,
Boss Man and
and
Ken
they were
Shamrock.
like, it was, and it stood for something too.
Oh man, the
It was an
analogies,
acronym
acronyms.
of like some of the bitches you don't fuck with. So kind of shit. I forget what it stood for, but it was very funny, and it was also funny that Vince had a thing like, oh, a union.
Even though there is no union in
No,
wrestling,
yeah, you're an independent contractor, and I'm the only fucking
full health insurance.
I'm the only job in town. You could wrestle for DJ.
Well, yeah. Well, let's not talk about that.
No, CCW's coming back. I'm excited.
I heard that, and I hope that
Yeah. Listen,
I
I'm fucking excited. And listen, as long as these boys are getting work again, I'm all for it. That's money.
I I pray for the success of CZW.
Yeah.
CZW,
They need
CZW
to
was
use their history. They have the most incredible history that they could fucking work off of.
right. CZW was a huge part of my childhood. It was what made me who I was.
The fact that it
Uh,
still exists is insane.
I would love to be a part of it. I can't I can't
Well, I guess
pretend.
it never technically went under, so it always fucking was a
Right.
thing. But
I feel like I did.
you're not going to do it.
I'd like to, but I'm not kid sassy enough. Um,
You're a little standoffish because I feel like this has happened before. You don't know if it's going to really take off.
well, I mean, okay, so I um, I did Dojo Wars for
Yeah, I remember the
CZW
dojo. I remember Kit used to do those.
in 2014. That's where me and Kyle met. We met back there. That was where I met, so 2014. Maybe I met him in 2009 or something like that. Um,
What a
but
little
then
piece of shit! I fucking love it.
so at the Dojo Wars, he had the little powwow before the show, and DJ was like, "Everybody, raise your hand in this room if you know who Cory Kastle is," and everybody's hand went up. And then he said, "Raise your hand if you know that Cory Kastle is an original CCW student, like he's an original CCW guy. Raise your hand if you know that." Nobody's hand went up, and he was like, "Yeah, he came from here. He
That's
was trained."
awesome.
And he like did this whole speech where he was like, if you got any questions, if you want anyone to watch your matches, if you want any advice, go to him. He said that, um, and then he was like, and then at the time something was going on with Niles. Niles was doing the Sozio gimmick in
Okay.
CZW, and he was like, "Oh, come to the next event." And I took off work. Taking off work on a Saturday is hard when you're like are living check to check like I was
Yeah, oh
doing at
yeah.
the time. So he's like, "Come to the show, bring this and bring gear and do that and do that." He never talked to me once. And I'm like, I took the whole day off for this, and I
That's
was like,
fucked up.
I just I don't. I guess I don't. I'm not. I don't take it as disrespect. I take it as what I call misrespect, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's not something I'm going to take personally, but it's something like I can't. I can't afford to keep on taking chances
Yeah.
on you acting like it's going to be something that it isn't. You know, I'm very careful about what I advertise. I'm really careful about what I tell people I'm going to do, because if I don't do those things, like let's say you and I just meet, and in the first like 4 minutes I tell you I'm really funny and I'm really smart, and then 10, 15 minutes go by, I've not said anything smart and I haven't said anything funny. You're like, not only is this guy not funny or smart, he's also a liar. Like I just
I feel like I'm probably guilty of that sometimes too, where I'll get like really high and I'll be like, yeah, I'm a comedian. And they're like, no, you're not. And I'm like, well, I should have told you I am, but just not right now.
right, right. Oh, I wanted to throw another bit at you. Okay. Um, I wrote a joke about how easy it'd be to put a limited edition brown peeps out and just change the E's to O's.
Poops.
I don't remember. I can't read what this is. It makes the most sense to write that joke with a number two pencil,
Here,
and I did wrote it with a number two
I
pencil.
got one right here. I always wondered if like were boy bands were they each singing to an individual girl or just one girl? Like were they all gonna fuck her?
Yeah, that's a good
Like is
question.
this a fucking gang? Are they gang? Is this a gang bang song?
You know what's weird? Who
Quit
greenlit?
playing with my mind, Backstreet Boys. Quit playing games with my mind.
I think it's heart. I think the lyric is heart.
No, but
But
I'm talking about mind.
heart are the same. The
But yeah,
thing
were
that
they gonna fuck that? Were they gonna fuck that 12-year-old?
also in the song, the Backstreet Boys sung, "Am I original?" Like that whole part, and
Am
then
I
am I?
sexual?
Wait, you're 15-year-old boys.
You're
Who greenlit
no,
for
they
them
were
to
not
sing?
50-year-old boys. They were full grown men singing to my child. They're in
Right,
their
right,
20s.
right. Yeah,
You're a full
they're
grown man. Even if you're 18, you're fucking legal. You're a full grown fuck.
grandma
You do
yelling to
not
that.
sing to my kid like that. That was weird. Fucking boy bands are weird. And also knowing where they came from, like with Lou Pearlman.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's weird.
Dude, you know what Lou Pearlman was doing before he was managing boy bands? He was
What?
renting out blimps.
Oh, I had a bit that I wrote down as
He heard New
about.
Kids on the Block and he said, that's money. I'm going to sell fucking horniness to teenage girls.
It's a market.
It's a
It's a
total, dude. He made so much money. He had O Town too. He had night. Oh fucking, he had so many bands.
98 degrees.
98 Degrees. Yeah, he just would fucking be like, hey, you four, get together and sing songs to these little girls.
You think it would be a good business decision to sell people cheap flights, like to different cities, but they had to do it on a blimp? It's like, yeah, you'll get to your destination, but
You
first
get
we
there
got to
eventually.
fly around. First, we got to fly around this football stadium for a couple hours, and then we'll get you to Boston or wherever you want to go.
It's like a hot air balloon, like around the world in 80 days.
Right.
It's like really 80 days in a hot air balloon. Like that's
Right. Everybody knows the Earth is flat anyway.
yeah, that's how he did it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's how he did it.
So this is a bit where I don't even know if there's anything to this. Where it's like I think that skinny actors wearing fat suits is better than hiring fat people
Hmm.
because it's creating more jobs because people
Yeah.
have to make that fat suit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, and honestly, that fat person's already creating jobs by fucking eating.
Hmm.
Or we got, yeah, fucking, I don't know. Just
They, they didn't put any munchkins in the new Wizard of Oz movie.
because they thought it'd be offensive.
Because it would be offensive somehow. You just took all the jobs away from those little people.
from those little fucking people. They did that with Snow White too.
What the? Yeah, they made them all
And those
CGI.
people fucking can't get jobs for shit. It's fucking wrestling or nothing. They used to be able to work. Freddie Mercury used to throw these parties, right? And he would fucking hire midgets, right? And they'd fucking strap mirrors to the top of their heads, and they'd walk around at his fucking fancy parties, and people would do cocaine off their top of their heads. This is a true story. It's a fucking amazing story. Freddie Mercury knew how to party, and those people, and those are jobs.
And
Like fucking these people have to sell their bodies to get thrown. They do that. Most midgets have like a fucking like a backpack thing where they could get thrown, where they fucking charge people $100 to throw them.
I had this bit that I used to do, and it was there's this, and I told the story pretty recently on here, but the story I would tell on stage was I'd say I always wanted to meet a really like a drug dealing midget. I always wanted to meet a real untrustworthy little
A
shitbag
little
midget.
nasty little bastard.
So I could come up to him and I go, "Listen here, buddy. I trust you about as far as I can throw you." And it always got a pop. It always got a, and I told it this one time in Glenside, PA. And this lady came up to me afterwards and she said, "All of your
You,
material was great. I loved it. But one thing, my son's a little person and we don't like you saying midget. We don't
oh
like that
fuck.
word.
Okay,
Don't
well
don't
fuck
say it."
you.
And I was like, well, I've been in the wrestling business since I was a little kid.
And that's what they call them there.
And they call them midgets in wrestling, and they love it. And they know why they're there. They know they're an attraction.
They know what part of the show they are,
they're special. They know that there is.
but they are a part of the show.
Right. And I was telling her that.
It's weird how women's wrestling used to be the same thing as midgets wrestling.
And she told me that he was like a famous comedian. And she started telling me the TV credits and the movie credits that this guy had. And he was like a big deal in film and in TV. And she said she was going to tell him about me. And then he messaged me on Facebook. I can't even remember the dude's name.
Wow.
He was like, he messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Yeah, she told me you were funny, but we don't like you saying that word." Or he said something to me, and I was like, I like looked up stuff, and this guy was like,
So now you don't say the word?
I just said it like 9 times.
Yeah. I know, yeah, we're still talking about midgets. I have a joke now about midgets about how they have like since when they have such fat asses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Instagram and it's just like these hot midgets. It's like their foreheads got smaller and their asses got bigger. They used to be all forehead.
Yeah, they went from
now they're
horses
chunky, dude. I want to fuck one.
From horses to donkeys, real quick.
Yeah, dude. I want to fuck a hot midget.
They were like ponies before, and now they're like donkeys. I don't know.
Dude, there's this one midget. She got an OnlyFans. And one of her things, she says, I don't buy it. Fuck that bitch. She says, I don't date anybody who's under 6 feet tall. I'm like, bitch, you're like 3'5". Mm-hmm. I'll fucking roof your ass.
Everybody's over 6 feet tall to you, stupid.
Yeah, fuck you. You little bitch. I hate that. Like, it's, being short. They say that all the time. Fucking 6.
Are you short?
I'm 5'6". I'm not like Kid Osborne short, but I'm short. I had to throw a little bit. I love you, Kyle. I remember one time he said, he's like, "Wow, doing comedy seems so scary." I was like, "You wrestled Schlack."
Yeah. It different levels of things scare different people in different ways.
Do you know Big Fucking Joe? The English deathmatch guy?
No.
Big Effing Joe?
No.
Oh, Big Effing Joe rules. He's like one of the top deathmatch guys out in England.
Okay.
He's fucking big dude. Fucking he wears just like a white button down short sleeve and a tie.
Mhm.
and wrestles in his tighty whities.
Okay.
Just fucking hilarious dude, but gets bloody as hell. And I think this is after a tournament of death. And he was like, "Wow, you do comedy? That's so scary." And I was like, "Dude, you're pulling tacks out of your fucking body right now.
Right. Yeah. Well,
You're
it's like
bleeding through a hoodie."
because there's no denying that when you do this violence, it's going to get this crowd's reaction. There,
Yeah,
the stakes are different when you're on stage because you're saying your innermost thoughts, the things that you've like. I've seen footage where Jeff Foxworthy um, talks about like in the real world, people have these thoughts all day. As comedians, it's our job to catch that thought, polish
and
it off, and
put it on paper and be able to. I don't,
right,
dude. I have a hard time like the amount of times I'm thinking, I'm like, "Oh, that's good shit," and then I don't fucking write it down, and then I fucking forget exact. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" And then there's the shit that I do put on paper, which is so stupid. Like Toy Stories with adult toys. Come on,
but it's also like
that's kind of
just go,
funny though. Like a
yeah,
dildo comes.
that changes the whole Pixar beginning.
Yeah,
Uh, but I just I just feel like it's a level of vulnerability that
yeah, I
that some
guess. I mean, I would love if a joke bombs, I get blasted with tubes.
high stakes comedy.
I've
Um,
I've I've asked Cass to like gig me, and he's like, "Dude, you're an idiot. Shut up." I'm not.
uh, so I think as a wrestling fan, people always come up to you and they're like, "Oh, you know, wrestling's fake." Saying you know it's fake to a wrestling fan is like going up to a mall Santa and telling him, "You know, you're not the real Santa, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're not the real Santa."
Well, that would be more the equivalent of like going up to a wrestler, being like, "Yeah, like fucking like you're not who you play." It's like, yeah, no, I
Right,
fucking know that.
right, yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like,
Uh,
I mean, yeah, fucking. I remember I used to live with people who all the time they'd be like, "Oh, fucking, why do you watch wrestling? It's so fucking fake." And I'm like, "You watch Game of Thrones every week."
it's the same shit,
Yeah. I mean,
except
your
for
show
like
is probably better if you think
wrist.
about it, but my show's good. Then they're like, "Oh, fuck it, it's so gay," and I was like, "You're gay." I was like, "If that's what you're watching, if that's what you're taking from it, then you're gay."
Right, yeah, it's
Like you're watching Randy Orton, you're like, "I could see his bulge." I'm like, "Why are you staring at his bulge?"
right, yeah. I think it was like a Mark Norman joke when he was like, uh, people complain, I can't believe the gays stole the rainbow. That was ours, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's the gayest argument.
Yeah. Oh, you want the rainbow, dude? I I heard this guy talk about how he wanted slaves, and I was like, "That sounds so gay. You want dudes? You want to own dudes? Gay."
Ugh. Um, what
But yeah,
what do
no,
you
fucking
call
like they'll say suck it. They're never gonna suck it.
no, no, it's
That arena's mostly retarded people and children.
right. Yeah, exactly. It's not the environment. It's completely separate from the sexual side of things.
Dude, my mom took me to WrestleMania, so it was the Donald Trump Vince McMahon one, and she got free tickets. I didn't know how she got these tickets, and I'm like driving in the car with these kids, and one kid is dying, and I'm like, "Am I dying?" I'm like, "Is there something you guys need to be?" I was like, "Did you guys make a wish me WrestleMania at fucking 18 years old, you fuckers?"
Well, that's what I'm telling you. The gimmick. A gimmick should be a kid who was Make-A-Wished but survived and
Oh,
met
dude,
a
I know comics who
general
were Make a
audience.
Wish kids as
Right.
kids.
Yeah. It would be a good wrestling gimmick to be like, I was a Make-A-Wish kid and I survived and I talked to you. The funny joke I had written down, but I never did it on stage. But I have this struggle with dyslexia where I can never read message correctly. The word message, I read it wrong every time. I read this one article that was like, John Cena gives special massage to dying child. And I'm like, whoa, 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 John
Yeah, well,
Cena.
take it easy.
You
Maybe you
want to
should give up. Hustle, loyalty, respect. I mean, wasn't his gimmick stolen valor at one point?
because he starred in the Marine.
Yeah, and then they were like, he is a Marine. They would just have Marines on stage, and it's like, he's not a Marine.
He just played one in a movie.
Yeah. I liked it when he had like the Slim Shady entrance.
Yeah.
Where it was all like the John Cena's. Oh, he was good. So yeah, the WrestleMania, he wrestled Shawn Michaels. And he had because they were in Detroit, he drove in with a Ford. That was his entrance.
I have this piece of art. I got it online from an English artist, and it's a kind of a like Where's Waldo poster, but every piece of it is like some iconic pro wrestling thing or some like
Oh yeah, it's like
it's
you pick it's all just wrestling
it's
bits.
called wrestling mishmash is what this
That's
piece of art is.
fun.
And the funniest thing, it's all the biggest names in wrestling. Uh, Me and Bomboy are in it. I don't know
Oh, you're
why.
in
I don't
it?
know how guy like knew who we were and included us in this picture in this art. But
No, that's awesome.
I have it hanging in my kitchen. It's it's well, it's in the mud room, like right by the back door. But damn, bro, it's so cool, and I like it makes me all the time. Like I, oh, there's a fire engine going off. Uh,
Oh.
the the poster reminds me somehow that somebody knew who I was somewhere. I guess that's kind of cool, but I got like,
Yeah, no, dude, any kind of acknowledgement, it's funny sometimes because like I do perform a lot and I forget that like there's people out there who've seen me because sometimes I totally disconnect. I'm just like I have to go do this and then I leave and somebody would be like, "Oh yeah, no, like I remembered that fucking bit that you did. Like you did it a couple years ago and it was like and I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah, when people like yeah, it's just any kind of acknowledgement.
yeah, dude, I love when people come up to me and they say like, "Oh, I thought of you because I saw a thing that reminded me of a bit you do," and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" Like you thought of me. Uh, there's a I do this
I'm
bit
not always
about
a fan of people quoting bits back to me sometimes because they're weird. My bits are weird, and I'm like, don't.
I
Like,
do
I had a girl uh, repeat a bit back to me in bed,
okay, that's
and
weird.
I was like, I don't like that.
That's not the place,
Yeah, I went soft.
not the venue.
My shitty joke in here. God damn it.
There's a I did this bit where I say like, can we all agree that we're going to stop comparing ourselves to others? Like you look at somebody and you're like, oh, they got a nice house, they got a nice job, they got a pretty spouse. Like they're like, but otherwise, like you have no idea what else is going on in this person's life. Like look at it. I
Yeah.
look at it this. You know, birds. Birds. They got the entire sky. Some of them still get hit by cars. Not everybody's got it all figured out.
Oh, dude, I've seen birds on the subway.
And and people have come up to me and they're like, I almost hit a bird with my
I
car.
was in a car with my bird.
I almost hit a car with my bird. Yeah. So I mean, it is cool to have those kind of acknowledgments.
Dude, to
You
have a
know,
bird,
to have a
birds
bird.
are wild pets.
Yes, I would never have a
You
bird.
kind of feel like a dick. You're kind of a dick.
Yeah, you're caging a thing
You're
that can
caging
fly.
that shouldn't be caged.
Right.
You're like, you're mine. You're my bird. You could talk to me. Those birds are weird too. How do they talk? Do they understand what they're saying? Or do they just talk? They just mimic.
Hmm.
Like, remember that movie Polly with Jay Moore?
No, No, I never saw it.
You never saw that with fucking? He's like the bird, and he has a little girl, and they become best friends, and then they take the bird away, and he travels all across the country to find the girl. But by the time he finds the girl, she's a grown woman.
No, no, never saw it.
It's a good movie, but I don't think it's fun. It's all bullshit. I don't think parrots fucking have feelings. They're birds. Birds don't have feelings. They're not even real, dude.
Iago. Ask
Yeah,
Iago.
Gilbert Gottfried.
There's a we went and saw him at Helium in Philly, me and my best friend Rick, and he recorded the whole set with his phone, like just the audio of it, and he put his phone on the table and just
You
recorded the
shouldn't be
audio,
doing that.
and we listened to it the whole way
I
home.
mean,
And I mean, he didn't put it anywhere; it was just for
yeah,
us.
it's just yeah. Well, honestly, because he didn't do sets like that. I saw him at Caroline's, and I remember I got he was so funny, but I got so drunk that night, and I passed out on the D train, and somebody stole my wallet.
Damn. And
Yeah,
then Harry gave me $50 to get home.
no, I was on my way home. It was pretty tragic. It was my dad's wallet.
Full
Oh,
circle.
it was a
To
callback
how
to
Harry
Harry.
gave me $50 to get home. Yeah,
I get callbacks. I understand.
I understand the callback.
Hey, okay, here's a one. Here's one. This is what an unfortunate. What if your name is Peter File, right? What a bad name. Just call
Yeah.
me Pete. Could you just call me Pete? Pete File? You're Pete File. No, Peter File. Wait, what?
Yeah. The Predator had
Is
dreadlocks.
he black?
Constant dreadlocks. If you watch The Predator, he had dreadlocks.
He did have
I don't know
dreadlocks.
why anyone never called them dreadlocks.
I like that. I like that. See, I always see you're older than me, so you probably don't. You never watched Barney.
Oh, I watch. My little sister. My little sister's 30, so she's
Okay, so you watched Barney.
yeah.
So you remember in Barney how there was he's imaginary, right? And it's all these kids who are imagining Barney. And then
Right.
there's always like one weird older person. The fuck was going on with that older person? Why are you still seeing him? What are you doing here? He's like, I'm just on drugs.
Yeah.
I'm just fucked up. We're just hanging out with Barney. We love each other.
We're best
And
friends.
Baby Bob.
And BJ.
And BJ. Hey, listen, I love these dinosaurs too, kids. Dude, you graduated like 6 years ago, man. No, he's a friend. He's my friend.
Hey, I asked AI to write me a joke in the style of Mitch Hedberg because I am a huge Mitch Hedberg fan.
You know, I
And
got to see Mitch Hedberg live.
So did I.
My
2005.
first comedy show ever.
Yeah, I went. I was front row, stomping my feet, laughing my ass off. My best friend won tickets off of Preston Steve, not Preston. I'm sorry, Opie and Anthony in
Preston
Philly.
Steve.
No, it was Opie and Anthony, not Preston Steve.
No, I don't know what Preston and Steve is.
Oh well, Preston Steve is a show in Philly.
Oh, okay, that's why.
He took the place.
Hey, I'm from New York.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm over here.
Oh.
So I asked AI to write me a joke in the style of Mitch Hedberg because I'm a huge Mitch Hedberg fan and I quote Mitch Hedberg every day. But this was the joke that it said. I read on the side of a bag of trail mix, may contain nuts. Yeah, I hope so. If I only wanted raisins and M&Ms, I'd go to a movie theater.
I don't like AI. I'm not a fan. And
No.
have you seen? It's funny because I do it. I commented this on Instagram. There's that kid who did Kill Tony, and he was basically just doing the Mitch Hedberg impression.
I
And then
didn't
they
see that.
asked him about it. And they were like, "Oh, so like you're just doing Mitch?" And he goes, "No, man, this is like who I am, and this is my thing." And they were like, "No," he was like, "I'm inspired by Mitch," and it's like, "No, you're doing Mitch." And he's like, "I'm actually a Dimitri Martin fan," and you're like, "Dude," but there's a line between impression and because yeah, they're all his jokes. They're new jokes and they're funny jokes,
Right.
but you're just doing Mitch, and
Hmm.
it's annoying. Like it's so I do a Rodney impression.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I was doing it at a show and this older comic and yeah, he used to write for like Howard Stern. Like he's been in that like he's just like an older, weird New York guy. But
Mm.
he was like, he goes, "You do a really good Rodney. You ever thought of being an impersonator?" And I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, be a Rodney Dangerfield impersonator." I said, "That's a thing you could do?" He goes, "Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
could just be an impersonator. You fucking say you're, and then they have like festivals. You fucking hire. They have conventions and shit like that. People love this shit. It's crazy. People are just the Blues Brothers out there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah. I mean, I've
There's like so many true, and these people are making money. They're making more
yeah.
money than us.
Hmm.
Like you
Yeah, we
could
got
just do Mitch, and because
yeah,
people will buy that too. People will go see. It's like go to. I mean, I don't want to say it's the same as going to a cover band, but it's similar. You're
yeah.
seeing the act. It's just somebody else doing it.
I mean, they should do that for comedy where they're like it says the material on a screen and then you just read it and make the other people that are there laugh and we'll call it carry jokey.
Oh, jokey.
Jokey
I think
jokey.
um, but no, but people like will make careers of like if they look like a guy and sound like a guy, and they'll just be that guy.
Yeah. I have submitted myself for being a Jason Momoa impersonator because I get that.
You get that a
I
lot.
honestly every single day someone
You
comes
know what
up to
I
me.
get? Beetlejuice.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
and but it's like kind of fucked up because of like that's not a guy. Like,
Yeah.
tell me I look like Michael Keaton.
Hey, nice model.
I want to be Michael Keaton. I don't want to be dead Michael Keaton. Oh, I look like if Michael Keaton if he died. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I used to
I
get Mac
honestly
Miller,
okay.
and now
I've
I look
never
like Mac Miller if like now, like the body now.
he's, he's dead now. Yeah.
I know, but like the years past, this is
Uh-huh. Uh, yeah, man. I don't complain about it. I don't
no,
have any
that's a good one to get. Women
um
like want to fuck that guy.
all the time. Yeah. That's
You want
I
to get something like that. That's a fucking winner fucking look. To look
when
like,
I was
oh, I look like Brad Pitt. I got to be a Brad Pitt impersonator.
right. Yeah, when I was younger, I got told I looked like fucking James Vanderbeek and stuff.
Oh, you're always
I
a
was
handsome guy.
I would. I mean, I didn't look at it like that when I was a kid. I just as a sweaty, awkward, skinny, fat weirdo with a dumb bowl cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People are like, you look
So
like Dawson's Creek. Look at this fucking guy. He's Dawson's Creek over here.
just want to tell you you look like somebody,
I
no
know,
matter
dude.
what.
People, I used to get Harry Potter because I wear glasses.
Right? Yeah. People go like, "Oh,
And all the black
you,"
kids would call me Harry Potter because I smoked.
they're like, "Oh, you got this facial stuff and you got hair." Jason Momoa, or like anybody else who has facial hair and a bun or whatever, they come up
Yeah,
and
you
say,
look
"Oh,
like Jesus. Do you get that?
yeah." Anybody who has long hair and a beard, I get told I look
You're
like
Jesus. You're Jesus.
Jesus. Or uh,
Jesus. Jesus.
I
Big
got
up
told,
Sazandic.
hey, I
There
have to
was
tell you,
5 of them.
I was there that day. I was there that
You were
day.
there that,
I
and
watched
you
that
did
happen.
nothing.
I
There was
was right
5 of them.
I was right next to the
You
camera.
did nothing to save him. That's your trainer, bro.
And it was funny because I was new to the school and I was like trying
Fucking
to,
Big Nate Hatred, Nick Gage, fucking they fucked him up, man.
you know, where are they now?
Justice Payne. Well, I mean, most of them are dead. Nick Gage is still
Yeah,
out there.
yeah, yeah.
He's the king of
But
this shit.
I just recently saw him too. The first time I saw him,
How's he
I
doing? He's been having a right. He had a rough year. I feel
I
really
don't know
bad for Nicky.
I don't know how he's currently doing. But the last
Yeah,
time it was I guess probably right after his girlfriend died. He had a little dog. He seemed happy.
that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad somebody bought Nick Gage a dog. That's
Yeah, yeah.
and I
We're
and I mean that. I'm not like, oh my god, what is he gonna do? No, Nicky needs a dog. He's a
you know.
sweet guy, dude. But I remember one time I hung out with him, and fucking, it was at Lucky 13, and my buddy Scotty just kept buying him shots of tequila the whole night, and he got really drunk. And then at one point, he just looked at me and he went, "I don't fucking like you." And I went. He said I reminded him of somebody he was in prison with.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, that's not good." And then he asked Jimmy Lloyd to punch me in the face, and then Jimmy Lloyd was like, "I'm not doing that." And he's like, "You're both pussies."
Do you know? Hold on. We're talking about. Uh, so going back to talking about how like uh, just to circle back to where we were, John Zandig, I told you earlier, he was at the wrestling school working over like chain wrestling with me and teaching me how to do like hammerlock reversals. I remember that like it was yesterday. And then the next show day was that show. It was in Smyrna, or
Is
it
that when
was
they
at one.
hung him up with the chains?
No, it was not that. It was like the show was called Hate Club Dead. That was why he said in that's why he said in the promo, Hate Club's Dead, because that was the name of the show.
Yeah, he was promoting the big show.
So
The guy's a worker, man.
that week he was teaching me like the basics, and then in front of the camera he froze up and he didn't know and did all his stuff, and I was like, is this the guy I'm getting trained by? Is this
Yeah,
the
you're seeing the real Zandig.
I was like, is this the guy who's going to be teaching me about wrestling? What does he
Oh yeah,
know?
because you're not familiar with any of his work at this point. You just met him.
I mean, I had been to some CCW shows. I
Have
mean,
you seen him? Did you see him do deathmatch?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I thought he would be better at promos. Like
Yeah.
he really showed me that day that like he was not good at
Yeah.
promos.
I love that promo. I think it's a great promo. Dude, fucking first deathmatch guys, like Schlack has a great promo. Kid has a great promo. Cass has a great promo. But a lot of these guys aren't great promos.
Matt's a good promo.
Matt's a great promo.
Yeah,
Matt's
yeah.
fantastic. That
Right.
fucking Onita feud was
I
awesome. That
but
was like, I think, the last really cool CZ. Was that?
it was really buzzing.
It
It
was
was.
buzzing. I mean, the payoff was shit. I was at the.
At that Cage of Death, when they did the match with the exploding baseball bats or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That
Is it
was
good?
no.
Yeah. I was at the one at the baseball field where they did the like, yeah, it was 1-on-1. Tremont and
Explosion.
Onita. They did the crazy explosion that lasted like 3 minutes.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then the finish was fucking Onita set Tremont on fire and he got like 5th-degree burns.
Jeez. Did you know
It was like a
do you know
barbed wire fucking board on fire and he got stuck in it. It was fucking horrifying.
how do you like it's weird to go like how do you then tell the airport that you're flying in and like the visa, the working visa, and how any of that's making sense with your
Well, no,
insurance?
Onita didn't get hurt. Matt got hurt.
Okay. But
Matt's in Jersey. Matt's close to home. He
yeah,
could drive home. Onita didn't take much bumps.
I just saw Matt too in July or something. Was it maybe that was October also. uh, I went to the arena, the ECW arena. They did the battleground championship wrestling.
Is that that's not? Oh, okay.
BCW.
BCC. Yeah, BCW.
Yeah, and it's like uh,
I've been
Nick.
seeing cards like they got some good people.
Yeah, they're closed now. The dude
Yeah.
folded his money up, his money tent. He folded his briefcase. He was spending so much money to
Yeah, no,
fly.
that's why they were good shows.
Yeah,
He
he was
spent
flying in b-boy, and he was losing his ass. He was nowhere near making that up with the amount of people that were coming to those
yeah.
shows.
No, I mean, and you see that on the independents all the time, like somebody coming in with a whole shit ton of money, being able to book a show with names, but then like you're not really
Right.
doing anything. You're just booking a big show.
Well, he was flying in Drake. He was flying in Benny. He was flying, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was doing, and he had
Yeah.
like, that's why he had Gangrel. He flew Gangrel in for that show. He flew
And how
like
big were the fucking venues? Like, how is he making the money back? How much were
ECW
tickets?
2,300 arena, so it would be like $40 tickets or whatever, and like he was
Okay.
probably just breaking even.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, like, because he sold a decent amount of tickets, but like he was never. I'm sure he was never in the green.
Yeah.
Uh, but
No, it's like I feel like the only way you can really do it is if you already have money. Like Tony Khan.
yeah,
Like Tony Khan just bought like he was like, I want to be a wrestling promoter. Which I mean, yeah. Fucking dude, if you have the money, go for it. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. If you're a fucking billionaire and you love wrestling and you want to start a fucking company, a big company, and you're able to get TBS and you're able to get the fucking actually on TV, like,
right,
dude, it's crazy how long AEW has been around now when you really think about it and how long Vince has been gone and where we're at in professional wrestling.
yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
not what it used to be. And
Well,
it is new. There's woke fans. Like woke fans are weird to me. I'm like, do you know what you're watching?
right, yeah,
Like
yeah,
this is a fucked up product. This is a fucked up product.
yeah. There's
Like,
no righteous shit that's gonna make up for how
dude,
non
do not look backwards. If you're
right,
gonna if you're easily offended, don't look backwards. You can fucking look at what you're watching now if they're able to think, but like, and then you find out that they're shitty people. It's weird when I see people getting mad at wrestlers for their politics.
right. Yeah.
Because why would you take political advice from a professional wrestler?
Well, I think it was like the Joe Rogan bit when he was talking about the duck guy who
Oh yeah, like was he a fucking Duck Hunter or no, not Duck, Duck
duck guy.
Dynasty?
He was like, what did you think he thought?
Yeah.
Who
Well,
wanted to ask that guy? He's like, yeah, of course he doesn't get it. What do
people are
you
shitting
think?
on Mick Foley right now for because it's the opposite. He's what he
Right,
said about what Trump said about Rob Reiner. He said that's my fucking I'm done. And he goes, I'm done with WWE. If you're supporting this guy, I can't support you, at least not while he's president.
right.
And he goes, I love WWE. You guys are still my family, but I don't want to renew my Legends deal. I don't want to have anything to do with you guys if you're going to be fucking with this guy.
I saw about that today. But it's like,
Which is
what
fucking respectable. Like, I mean, fucking dude, you know,
of it?
how much can you let somebody get away with?
Mhm.
People were just fed up with Diddy. Like, people knew
Right,
this shit. It's about just people knew about Weinstein. People knew about all these fucking guys. It's just how much do they want to handle it? There's still shitty people out there in the business today that are still getting away with it, but they just because they're still making money.
what can I do for you? What can you do
They're
for
still
me?
making
Like,
money. Yeah.
how can I capitalize off of
Yeah.
exploit you?
Trump has all the power. Everybody knows he's a piece of shit. And people are
Right.
just pretending and people are fucking the way they're trying to twist it. It's insane now because there's all this Epstein shit. And it's just like, he's a pedophile. It's just like, when are you going to say it? Just admit it. We know you're there. We're
That's the thing.
going to
Go back
war
to
on Friday.
what do you think he thought? What do you
Yeah.
think he was? Like, you
Dude,
think he's sleeping with women his own age? Like, you think that's. I,
who's the lady speaker who fucking does the interviews? She said to fucking like ABC or something, maybe they're talking about a different Donald Trump. Get the fuck out of here. What? No. Yeah, it was a different.
Lots of Donald Trumps out there.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was your mom. Fuck you.
A different Donald Trump.
It was a different Donald Trump. Like, or when they said, oh, he's not a pedophile, like 15. It's not like he was fucking 8-year-olds. He was fucking 15-year-olds. Like, they have tits. They're bleeding.
Yeah, that's not excuses.
Grass on the field, play ball, man.
You're 17 and you're sleeping with a 15-year-old. That's
Dude. I remember
little
being
older.
I remember being 16 and trying to hook up with a 16-year-old, and I looked like 12. I looked like a fucking little baby boy.
Right.
And I was trying to hook up a 16-year-old. She said, "Oh, I like you look too young." But she said it's going to help you in the future. You're going to look younger when you get older. You're not going to look like an old man. I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck 16-year-olds later in my life. It's like now or never.
Right. Yeah.
It's literally now or never.
Dude, I missed out on trying to hook up with girls.
You're trying to fuck 16-year-olds?
Yeah, dude. I never fucked a 16-year-old ever. Like,
No,
not
me
to
either.
say
Actually, no. I did. I was 16.
I didn't lose my virginity till after I was already Cory Kastle in CZW. Like, after I was already
Oh,
I was
you lost your virginity to a ring rat?
no. No, I didn't. That was like a couple.
I'm just
couple
fucking with you.
Yeah, but like I just wanted to like I debuted in CZW as a virgin. My first couple matches in CZW.
That was your gimmick?
No one knew. I was telling everybody. I was ashamed of it.
I'm joking too. That just sounded like that. You're like, I came in. It's like, yeah, fucking. So what you're gonna be the virgin. Get out there and fucking.
No,
because that's one thing I love about wrestling too is like the character process.
right,
Like
yeah.
watching Beyond the Mat when he fucking sees the guys and he goes, "Okay, we got to figure out what you're gonna be." You got, dude. Like back in, I find the new generation so funny because everybody had another job.
Yeah.
Like wrestling was so bad that they had to work another job. Wrestling was just to pay the bill. Like couldn't pay the bills on just wrestling.
Say constantly. Back in the day, people's gimmicks were that they were a job and they were.
I'm a plumber. I'm a hockey guy. I'm a garbage man. I'm a baseball player.
Everybody's gimmick is that they're pretending to be a wrestler.
They're a wrestler. Dude, I mean, there was a point in wrestling where it was like the fucking Muppet Show. Where it's like, oh, we got to put the show together. You're on this brand. You go, I'm going to fire you. I hate you. So you're going to wrestle this guy.
Right.
The stipulation is this. I like Teddy Long when he would either put you in a tag team match or make you wrestle The Undertaker.
Tag team. You wrestling The Undertaker, player.
You either had to fucking go past your distance, a tag team match with your enemy, or wrestle The Undertaker.
Those are some good stakes.
Yeah, it was easy stakes.
Yeah,
but I do love like when they would try something different, like Kurt Angle wanted to fuck Booker T's wife.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Or when Val Venus was just fucking people's wives and sisters and filming it, and he was the good guy.
And
then they tried to chop his cock. Yeah, choppy pee-pee. And then Takumi Chinuku fucking. That was one of the first turns I've ever seen too, because he Pearl Harbored him, which that's their words, not mine. He fucking Pearl Harbored him, and then you find out that Mrs. Yamaguchi's son was Taka's sister, and they fucking drag him to the back, to choppy his pee-pee.
Yeah.
And do you remember who
It was
saved him?
Yamaguchi-san.
It
Who
was
saved him? Was China
who
that saved him?
who saved him was John Wayne Bobbitt.
Okay. For
John Wayne
real?
Bobbitt is French from Pornography, who's also the Batman of getting your cock chopped off. He was just there. He turned off the lights and they missed because of shrinkage.
Oh, yeah. That's that stands to logic.
Dude, that's so Vince Russo, bro. This is great angles, man. Oh, dude, I loved it when the Godfather, he hated wrestling.
Mhm.
He didn't want to wrestle ever. He was just like, hey, how about this? You fuck my prostitutes. And we don't have to fucking fight. Like, I'm kind of tired. I don't really want to fight. How about you fuck her for free? And if she says no, I'll beat the fucking shit out of her.
Get-
What a
Perfect
fun
time
guy.
for the train to go by. The
Yeah. The whole train. What timing do we have, right?
timing. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and the reason he got that gimmick because that's who he was. He managed a strip club, and they're like, "What if you're just like a pimp?" And he goes, "Kind of am a pimp."
Um, I
Didn't he call
recently went.
Steven Regal Fruity Booty?
It doesn't sound familiar, but that sounds like it's pretty on brand.
Oh, you saying? I'm sorry.
I recently went to Disney with my wife, and we had breakfast with Disney characters. Uh, Eeyore came to our table. Tigger came to our table. Honestly, I expected Pooh to smell worse than he did.
Did you guys mark out?
Yeah, yeah, we took pictures.
It's fucking Mickey. What?
The the
Rory Scovel has a great new bit about that, where he talks about like, yeah, how weird Disney adults are. Where he's like, I went to Disney and fucking they did the announcement like, and then coming up next is Mickey, and like the lady behind me, like full grown lady, she's like, fuck yeah, and it's like, what the fuck?
Did you
Oh,
hear
the guy
Vine?
who's here every day.
Well, what a surprise!
Fuck yeah, Mickey, yeah.
His entrance, Tigger from behind.
I've never. Oh yeah, you're hard R-ing Tigger. Tigger.
did did you hear that Vine was coming back and then like they like soft released it and it's private?
Vine, like TikTok.
Yeah,
Why does people need Vine? There's
I don't
TikTok.
I don't
It
even
would
know.
just be for the name. There's a million apps that already do that. That was
Yeah,
just the popular one then.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a funny era.
Yeah.
It was very funny too, also to see those guys like become stand-up stars for like just a very short amount of time, and not know how to do stand-up comedy.
Dude, I wanted to become a Vine famous comedian so bad.
Yeah,
I want to become a draw so much. Like it's something I've always wanted and never had. And
you got to find a gimmick, man.
right, yeah.
Like
Well,
Corey Castle, what's the gimmick?
the
You're just
gimmick.
Corey Castle. I mean, I'm trying to figure that out with Aaron Kaplan. Like,
Yeah,
what's the gimmick? What am I selling?
I'm a inspirational speaker.
Dude, I mean, it fucking like I'm looking at comedy and what's popular. And there's like the crowd work guy. Like Sebastian Maniscalco is one of the top comics. And he doesn't really have any jokes.
No, his is
It's all
serious.
act out. It's all
Right.
act out. And it's all
Did you,
like, this
did you
is
see
fucking annoying.
Marcello's?
Have you guys seen this? I can't fucking believe this.
Marcelo Hernandez uh,
Dude, he kills
do
it. He kills it with
that
that.
on SNL.
He
The
used to do that back then. Like, he's been waiting to fucking pull that one out.
it was perfect
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
when
But
he jumped over
like,
the
They did a big thing at Stick or Treat. I missed Stick or Treat this year because they had a show, but they did because they did a joke where it was because Sebastian's so popular they had to clone him, and they had all these comics dressed up as Sebastian Maniscalco. It was a million Maniscalcos on stage, so it's just like
Million.
all the comics who are on this show just doing the fucking. But I
He's got
mean,
to be.
yeah, no, but he's huge. Like, and also, you just some of the best comedy is not good. The stuff that
Well,
makes
I mean,
money is Jeff Dunham, Fluffy,
mhm. Yeah.
like Bert
If I had
Kreischer.
a gimmick, yeah, I, I'm gonna go do comedy in my tights. Like I'm a pro
Yeah.
wrestler who does comedy. Should I do comedy in my tights?
No, you got to get something better that sells. You got to fucking figure out something that works with it.
Right.
Like it's a great. Have you watched the Raven documentary yet?
Not yet. No. No.
Oh, dude, it's because it's fantastic. Because that whole thing is a gimmick, and he gets to just dress like that. But he was like, oh, fucking, what if I'm just the grunge '90s guy?
Right.
And
Yeah.
it worked.
Right. Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, fuck it. He goes, if I could charge everybody who wrestled in a T-shirt, because he's the fucking first guy to wrestle in a fucking T-shirt. It's like,
Right.
oh, cool. The gimmick is that you like music. You're fucking already boom. So you're sold on fucking people because people could relate to that.
Dude, I go back to a thing we were talking about earlier when you were talking about like consuming shoot interviews, like how much shoot interviews I've consumed and
Yeah.
how many
And,
that was the precursor to podcasting. I would just watch shoot interviews, and the precursor to that, I would listen to DVD commentary.
yeah,
Like,
dude. Honestly, I miss because I feel like podcasts really hit its stride around like 2014, 2015.
mhm,
And that's when they were like having like the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast and like the podcast where they had like a guest.
mhm,
Like Stone Cold and a guest was fucking awesome.
right, hmm
Like Stone Cold and Terry Funk talking for 3 hours. You're like, holy
yeah,
shit, this is great.
yeah, yeah. I love Stone Cold podcast. I the he did a whole bit about a fly coming into his trailer and him trying to call a high spot with a
Oh,
fly.
dude, I remember him doing a whole thing about his mother-in-law buying the Of glove. She goes, she bought this gimmick off the television. It's called an Of glove. It's a form-fitted oven mitt. Like what? Okay, but hot damn, this gimmick really works. It gets the job. Like I also loved when he would cut to a commercial where he was like, that sounded really hard. Speaking of hard, BlueChew.com. Like, hey, hey, some bitch, look like your dick don't work. How about this? How about you chew on some Blue Chew? This shit. Listen, you can't get it up. Oh man, she's wanting it. She's wanting it real hard. Tell it the gimmick works, brother. Or how
The-
he would always actually introduce himself doing he goes, now time to pay these gimmicks we call bills.
right.
And he would get into the fucking commercials.
I love the swig of water for the working man.
Yeah.
Swig
Oh,
of-
dude. I mean, his gimmick now with his cats, I love it. Pancho, Macho, two solid ass cats. I just saw today online. The cats got T-shirts,
they got
and
merch.
that's fucking, bro. They were selling merch at Charlie Kirk's funeral. That's a new one, and you know what? I hope that sticks. Merch at funerals needs to be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I tell you, I was at Homicide's last match in Brooklyn, which is great. I mean, fucking special fucking night. No merch. I'm like, what a fucking missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You would have fucking made so much fucking money. Right?
It's uh, it's like a crime that he didn't have merch. Like
There was no merch. I mean, not even like the boys who were on the fucking card. And I mean, I feel like if you're a boy on the card, that's disrespectful to put your merch out for a guy's retirement show. But if you're not selling a retirement shirt, like, come on, dude. First off, that's a cool shirt that's going to go for a lot of money later.
right.
And yeah, that'll be a fucking hot item, and you're not selling. Yeah, that's money on the table.
Huh. Huh. That's weird.
Like, and like honestly, that's what you got to do too, Corey. Because I'm thinking about doing that. Fucking start making T-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, I have some T-shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees
No,
dot
but you got to
com.
print some out and fucking yeah, set yourself up a table.
Set me up a table at a comedy show.
Yeah, dude, get a couple 8x10s. Get a couple.
I got some gimmick picks, man. I do.
Hell
I,
yeah,
I
dude, you already got them.
I got them in a tote in the basement.
I remember going to Atlantic City for what was it, Boardwalk Buds, and fucking oh my god, Chad booked such a weird fucking of that Chad and Danny that whole weekend. At one point they had a show and it was the guy who played the Iron Sheik on the Young Rock was there
Okay.
and Randy Hogan, so they could claim that they had Hogan and Sheik were on the show.
Okay.
And I saw Randy Hogan just signing 8x10s in like the hallway of it, like of the showboat. And it's like, who's wants a fucking Randy Hogan 8x10? And nobody was coming up to see it. It was just like a stack. And he was just signing it and fucking, I was like, dude, what the fuck? This stupid fucking business. And so this is also 2021. So Val Venus was there and he had a lot of weird thoughts. Well, he always has weird thoughts. But apparently he really pissed off Danny D'Amato. And he was banned from the death match. And I was like, it's pretty weird when your fucking weird opinions get you banned from deathmatch wrestling.
I don't know.
Val Venus is not allowed in the ICW show.
Banning people from a deathmatch wrestling show feels counterproductive. You'd want as many people there as can be. You'd think, but I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, I mean,
sometimes it's very funny when there's nobody there,
right?
like a smattering of people, and it's like you're doing this. Wow, this feels like I'm feeling like I'm at a low point watching you do this.
Right, yeah. That's like going to an open mic when no one shows up.
Yeah, like we're both at a rock bottom moment. I mean, there was a great. So are you familiar with Dilf Boy, right? He's like he's a weird character in the indies.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Better off. But they had him versus Schlack, and I didn't even know who this kid was there, but they announced the match and it was like if Schlack loses, he's a pussy. And I'm like, oh my god, Schlack is about to kill this guy.
That's the stakes, the high stakes are if you lose, you're a pussy.
Yeah, if Schlack loses, he's a pussy. Schlack killed this kid. Schlack fucking murdered this kid. Like it was so shoot. Like this kid just got the it started with a giant bundle of tubes and like what it ended with like a barbed wire board where he's ripping it out and his hair is stuck in the barbed wire and he's fucking got him in a Boston crab and everybody's like, yeah, fuck you. And like, and it might be the greatest match I've ever seen live.
And the guy's name was Dilf Boy.
Dilf Boy. He's like, I don't know how to explain Dilf Boy. I thought you would know who he was. He's like a very interesting character. They also had him wrestle fucking Necro Butcher at XPW.
Okay.
And yeah, he got the fucking shit kicked out of him there too.
XPW now?
XPW came back a couple years ago for a little bit.
I know they did, but I think they're gone again, right?
They're done again, which is good. That was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's not be surprised like that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. Very, very
like he had a dark side of the ring and he saw that there was some fucking attention on the name and he goes, hey, maybe I'll come back for a couple of shows. But nobody wants to work with Rob.
The weird like ebb and flow of pro wrestling and what's like over and what they try to capitalize on and what they fail at and what they like try to dust themselves off and try again. And like some people like some people get like blackballed completely and come
Yeah,
back completely, and like it's weird. It's like you walked away from the business and it became better, then you came back and you've done nothing to change what you were.
yeah. No, you're still the same piece of shit.
Right. It's very weird.
Yeah, I mean the fucking wrestling business is just—it's the weirdest. That's why I love it because it's the weirdest fucking business.
Yeah.
It's like how is it's so it's the reality of unreality.
Yeah.
The like even just the fact like what the whole Hogan tweet when you work yourself into a shoot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's such a phrase that I've used for so many times. I've done things that I like
But I feel
I've
like it's also it's a cop out on bad behavior.
mhm.
Like Vince was able to get away with being evil Vince McMahon for the longest time, but it's like you're doing that. You're doing that. You're writing this and you're doing this live in front of people. And you're like, no, but it's a work. It's not real. It's like you're doing it though.
Right, right. So I'm just in character.
I'm just yeah, that you wrote. Like,
Yeah,
oh, what if I beat the fuck out of my son?
dude. I was always like I have
What if I
always
beat the
been
fuck out of my daughter?
the
What
people
if
in
I
wrestling.
fuck my daughter?
The people in wrestling who go, "Oh, I was in gimmick. I was just in gimmick," and they use that
Yeah,
as a way to
it's a cop
justify
out. It's a
their
cop out.
shitty behavior. Uh,
No, people
I
can't
think
do that anymore because kayfabe is dead.
you think so?
But like, I mean, there's only like, I don't know of many people besides of like MJF who could get away with certain shit because he does it so good.
All right, I just got a couple more things, bro, and then I'm gonna send you off into the sunset with a
Yeah,
hot dog handshake.
hell yeah,
Uh,
brother. I am pretty hungry.
so uh, there's a segment I like to do on the show. Everything is on the record. Everything we're talking about. This is like a time capsule. This is a timestamp in right now. The,
Yikes!
this
I said a
this
lot of shit.
middle of December 2025.
I got political. Gah.
So what I'm saying is, let's say you stumble back across this audio 20 years from now, and this video, you stumble across this. It may outlive us, or you may still be here from 20 years from now, and you want to like a timestamp in right now and a message to your future self, or maybe to even just the people who love you the most who want to stumble across this and find out what Aaron Kaplan was like. What what are the things that you're telling those ears?
20 years from now, well, I can't see myself being here 20 years from now. And it's like I hope we made it. I hope fucking something like I hope we made it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't I it's such a weird thing like cuz you see how the world is going and you're like are we going to make it? And I mean I feel like we've always been like that. But it's getting so much worse now and it's just like and honestly, here's the thing. I recently went sober. Haven't had a drink since June 9th. But before that I was a fuck it. And like I don't give a fuck and I live to not fucking live long. I didn't want to live long. But now I'm starting to reach that age where it's like, oh my God, am I going to get to those years that I didn't want to get to? Where I'm like, oh, fuck. And yeah. But I went to the doctor. I'm healthy. So yeah, 20 years from now, I hope we did it. I hope we made it. I hope something fucking came from this.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh,
I
I
hope you're in a better place. You're in your own fucking house. Hope you have a house. Hope you're not fucking listening to this on the street somewhere. No hobo.
valid, no hobo. You, uh, I do like to have conversations on the record, right? So I like to have, like, I've had moments where I'm talking to a friend and I'm telling him things like this is honestly the longest conversation that you and I have ever had,
Yeah,
and I've enjoyed it very much,
me
and I
too.
want to extend to you. If you ever have something going on where you think I could be a good resource for you, or just a just a listening ear, or
Yeah. No,
somebody you don't ever
we're
feel like
friends
you,
now. We're
yeah,
fucking friends now.
no
Cory,
judgment. I think,
we knew of each other before, but
right.
we're fucking friends now.
Yeah, yeah, we're very much friends now. So I want to say, never hesitate to reach out to me if you have something going
Thank you,
on and you
man.
need to talk to somebody. Please don't ever feel like you're alone. And
Thank you.
uh,
I
I
appreciate that. And you know, hey, both ways.
the the effort of your currency, the currency of your effort and your attention means more than any dollars or cents that you'll ever earn, borrow, or steal.
No, man. I want to come out to Philly soon and
Yeah,
fucking yeah. No, I need to kick Kid Osborne's ass. So
yeah, yeah. Cool, man.
I'm
Cool.
coming for you, kid.
Coming,
No,
coming
dude.
right.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's funny. I went to the EC. I only been to the ECW arena once, and I went with Kid Osborne to watch WrestleMania when it was in Philly.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever been there.
I hung out with him at. We were at Alyssa and I were at WrestleMania night 2, and we hung out with him at Xfinity Live before it
Okay,
started.
yeah. I was there with Kit at ECW arena for night one.
Right.
I forget who I was with on night two. Kit dropped me off at these people's house, and I remember doing a lot of drugs. It
Mm.
was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to flip it around. On the record, is there anything that you'd like to ask me or to tell me?
um. Well, I know you run the show at the arena.
I ran that one show. It bombed. It
It
fell
bombed. You're
flat.
never doing that again.
Bro, nobody showed up.
Nobody showed up. Ah,
Like,
see, that's what
like
we got to do. If we could figure out how to do it and book it and get asses in seats.
Like there was like 14 people there, right?
Oof,
Like,
yeah.
me-
You know what we
and
got to do? We got to fucking call Abdullah the Butcher. We got to get Abby sitting there. We got to get Tony Atlas. Tony
isn't
Atlas
he like
always puts
something?
fucking he was at the fucking arena that night of WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
They his
That was
handler was
2 years
like, "Do you
ago.
want to shake his hand?" I said, "Hell fucking no, man. My mother died of hepatitis." But
Yeah. So,
we'll get
like I
Tony
said, going
Atlas.
back to, I want to be a draw.
Yeah,
When the fact is, like, if
we'll
we
figure
did
out
we did
how we
that
got to do it.
show, and then I talked to the owner of the building, and he's like, "Next one, we're gonna knock him down. We're gonna knock him out. We got this, bud."
Okay,
And then he didn't answer my calls, and he didn't answer my text. So
that
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
"Oh, were you working
Yeah,
me?
he
You
was
working me,
working
brother?"
you, dude. He runs the ECW arena. Of course, he was working you, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
He
So
Heymaned you.
yeah, he hammered me.
Oh, your check is in the mail.
When I just said he Heymaned me, I felt like in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey when when Death is like, they Melvined me.
Yeah, you got Melvin.
I got Melvined by Roger.
Ah, don't you hate it when that happens?
Hmm. I got Melvined,
The worst.
and all I got was this crummy T-shirt. Uh,
All right, Corey. Well, this has been awesome. I've really enjoyed
I
our
want
fucking
to
time.
before we head out of here. What I do is I have the guests normally say in whatever their impression is that they're best at, which I think at this point is going to be probably your Rodney impression. I'm going to say in your best Rodney impression,
Okay.
say the way we wrap it up. We say, "Be fun, have safe, keep evolving."
Hey, be fun, have safe, keep evolving.
Yo, if this is your first time checking out Evolving with Cory Kastle, I'm Cory Kastle. Like and support and follow everything I do. This is my friend Aaron. like and support and follow everything he does.
Awesome. Thank you
The
so much.
currency of effort is important. So anything you want to plug that you can say, like, people follow this, check it out.
Um,
If you exist, show me you exist by this call to action. What would you say that call to action is?
See, I'm working on it. I'm in a rebuilding phase. You could, I have another, well, there's my Instagram, Aaron Cap Comedy. Follow that. You can follow me. I have another Instagram called Giovanni Lasagna, which is a character I used to do. But, stay tuned. I got some big things working,
All right,
at least in the
folks,
mind.
li- listen up. We love you. Thanks for your
Yeah.
time. We love
Mwah.
the currency of your effort and your time and your attention. All the time you've spent here today. Just you know, just leave a comment. Prove to me that you exist. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be fun. Have safe. Keep evolving.
Keep evolving.